Hello, everybody. Welcome to the newest edition of the Pain and Game Podcast, episode number 60. That's right, folks. It is the big one you've all been waiting for, and we've been waiting for it too, especially me. I've been waiting for it because I saw two movies recently that I need to talk about. But before we begin, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, or go ahead, introduce yourselves while I find the Penguins game.
Gary?
We can't hear you, dude.
Shit! Well, folks, here is the reason why he hates Google Plus. Because it fucks him up the ass.
Yeah. I still can't hear a thing.
Gary, I don't hear a fucking thing from you, dude. Exit out and come back in. Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, indeed. Number 60. Now, normally I was hoping we'd be able to do a Halloween-themed thing due to the fact that, we couldn't get to it. But I guess we could, we've always have a way for doing things kind of late, especially around how my family works and all. And basically, essentially, what I'm trying to say is that I was going to say, yeah, this one is going to be so scary, it's good. But anyways, I'll say it for the next one. But yeah, we got a lot going on tonight, including the very end, which I'm certain all of you are waiting to hear. But until then, we're going to go ahead and titillate your taste buds with a few other things as well, too. So,
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Gary.
Okay, as I was saying, how the fuck did I end up on here? Because if memory speaks, I'm supposed to be in the chat doing my thing, which is fucking with you guys, doing memes and doing photos or any visual presentation of fucking with you guys. But all of a sudden, you all just started, you know what? Fuck you. We ain't gonna bother pulling that bullshit. We're just going to bother, bringing you on the show. Stop fucking with us for once. So we're gonna have you on here so you can shut up. But anyways, folks, that's not the real reason why I'm on here. It's logical if you think about it, but that's not the real reason. We'll get to that later. And as for topics, I got a couple topics I managed to dig up in a short period of time that I would like to discuss as time progresses. I only got like three topics. That's it.
Yeah, so do I.
James is saying, Gary, we can't hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you just fine. Like I said.
I can hear you fine, yeah.
Okay.
It's the... Okay, now I think James is fucking trolling. You son of a bitch.
What else is new?
Episode 60. Folks, I've been promising you that this will be an episode to remember, and when we get to the main event... Oh,
the main event. Yeah, I'm fucking ready for this main event. That's for sure.
That's what I was saying. So
is gonna get fucked harder than I ever did to this individual before.
Oh my god! But anyway, though, I would like to start things off tonight with some movie reviews. Me and Jerome are gonna have one together, but I'm gonna talk about one movie first. So, one movie I just saw before I went to work today. And that movie is Kevin Hart's What Now? And folks, this is Kevin Hart's stand-up movie. Technically, here's the problem though. The first 30 minutes of the movie is not comedy. It is action. Yes, folks, they make Kevin Hart on. I gotta read the synopsis because it is some of the dumbest synopsises to a comedy movie. Like, do what they did with the first one. And Kevin Hart wants to be an action star, gets the ladies. So, I'm going to pull up the synopsis real quick because you guys hear this. This is so ridiculous. So, Kevin Hart's What Now is... Kevin Hart's performing at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, providing humorous insight to parenting, people on the edge, current events, and hardships in everybody's life. In the film subplot, which is the beginning, stars him as before the concert. Kevin is an agent for MI6 and attends a poker game.
Wait, what?
Yes.
MI6? That's British intelligence. What the fuck, dude?
I don't get. This is the worst part of the movie. Like the worst part of the synopsis. He goes to Agent 0054. Yeah, folks, it's stupid. And
That is stupid.
he goes on to the game event with his date, Money Berry, aka Holly Berry, only for it to go horribly long and lead him to a big platform for stand-up comedy. Yep. Pretty much the first 30 minutes of this movie is freaking action, which is the stupidest thing for a just stand-up movie to be. Oh, it's a stand-up comedy movie. Let's include action. Yeah. Well, yeah, it does not work. The action is so stupid. But when it gets to the stand-up, this movie keeps going, and it's hilarious. It is definitely he definitely is a great stand-up act. Kevin Hart and like his jokes are really good. Yeah, Jerome will be right back. But anyway, yeah, this has some great stand-up. Like Kevin Hart has some pretty good. One joke got me pretty hard, man. It was hilarious. I'm trying to remember what joke it was. I think it was one of the ones of the people on the edge ones. Oh my god, it was hilarious. The guy can definitely do stand-up well, but movie-wise, action-wise, and other movies, just stay away from that. So,
why am I not surprised?
Kevin Hart's What Now, though? The first 30 minutes of this movie is completely stupid, but the rest of the movie, the rest of the stand-up is pretty good, and I'll give him that. So, that being said, I give this movie, honestly, a 6 out of 10, because the first 30 minutes of this movie were horrible, but the rest of it, the stand-up is really good. With that being said, though, Gary, did you see any movies this week? Well, I'm waiting for Drew to my review.
Fuck's bothering me. Okay, I'm closing Facebook out. All right. I actually have not seen any movies yet myself, but I do have a couple of movies that recent films of this year I have not seen because I've actually been reviewing a lot of music movie films that I will be reviewing on my other channel whenever I get the time. And as for movies itself of this year, I do have a movie that I am going to be seeing, which is Ouija Origins of Evil. I cannot wait to see that. But yeah, I don't really have nothing to talk about with movies. I really don't have much.
Wrong. What the hell is that?
What is that noise?
I think that's coming from Jerome's end.
Wow.
He says, keep talking, I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Jerome though because me and Jerome will have a movie review together because we're both doing a movie review. And I don't know what that noise is. Hold on.
That's the Facebook call chat. Or whatever it is, where you can do video chat or whatever.
Domo arigato.
Why?
There you go.
Thank you. Okay.
But yeah, though, so what else has been going on with you guys? But while I'm waiting for Jerome to get back, I would like to just see what else you guys do.
Well, yeah, no, not a whole lot. Same old, really.
Works has been
I had planned for a to tell a story today, but since something else that was going to be happening by the end of the show is going to take precedence, I've only got a few things that that I'll be talking about. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else going on really, and sometimes that's just okay.
As for topics wise, I can fly through mines real quick. Cause like I said, I only got like 2 or 3. That's it.
Yeah,
go ahead and go talk to your comments.
Okay, so as for topics, I just want to give thanks to Danny Boy on sharing this in the network. And when he shared this, I was really quite surprised that this is happening because this guy is one of my all-time favorite film directors that's, ever been in the film industry. And I believe from what the article said, after 2 final films, he's going to retire. That is Quentin Tarantino himself.
I heard about this, man.
Oh, right.
Literally, I usually don't ever, get shocked, nor appalled, nor upset when it comes to the film industry itself. But when it comes to certain actors, directors that I have mad respect for, it does get me a little bit. And hearing the name Quentin Tarantino confirming I'm retiring, that really did bother me a lot. That really did, because he's made so many outstanding movies. He's made Django Unchained. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
He's made that film. I haven't seen it, but I heard this was a good one.
You still haven't seen it?
What?
Django.
I'm not. No, Django Unchained was my best film 2012.
Oh,
I'm talking about the film Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. I love
That
it.
one I have not seen. Also known for Pulp Fiction.
Excellent movie. One of my all-time favorites.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hateful Eight, the Kill Bill films, just to name a couple of his well-known popular ones. But yeah, the guy who I consider to be one of the masterminds in action films that comes out of samurai or westerns, whatever, and has that awesome atmosphere when it comes to putting in film. It really does suck that he is going to be retiring. It really does.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. But these things happen, and what my main question is, why is he retiring so what it feels like, early? It just
It does feel quite early, it does.
I think his last film will probably be in like 2020 or something like that. 2020 or 2021.
I just want to know why he's like quitting. That's what I want to know.
I want to know why too. But also, I do have another. But anyways, here's my next topic before I get to my grand finale one, which will make Tubby's dick pucker up really hard. But before I get to that one, Chicago Cubs, after 108 years, won the World
Yes, the Chicago Cubs, baby, the World Series champion.
I managed to see a little bit of the game.
I've never seen.
This was one of the craziest baseball games, specifically World Series, I've seen. And hearing the name the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series, hell, that should have happened last year. Went back to the future.
Would have been nice to happen last year.
They're only off by a year, so.
Yeah, but hey, look at it this way. The Cubbies won the World Series. Massive congratulations to them, and I hope everything goes well for them having next year.
Absolutely.
Shut up, James.
But
fucking James. Goddamn fucking. The Cubs didn't win the series. They lost. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's the thing, though, with I was going to say one funny thing about the Cubs, and I was going to say one funny thing about Quentin Tarantino. Did you know that Quentin Tarantino's mom actually dated Wilt Chamberlain?
Really?
No, there wasn't Wilt Chamberlain. It was either Wilt Chamberlain or Dr. J. She was one of the women that slept with either. I think it was either Julius Erving or Dr. J or Wilt Chamberlain.
So the guy who invented the slam dunk contest.
Pretty much, yeah.
And she got slam dunked. There you go.
That was brilliant. Oh yeah, and the Cubs win the World Series. There was a guy that predicted in 1993 that the Cubs would win the World Series in 2016. Bravo to him for predicting that in 1993.
I'm guessing Samuel Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction must have represented his mom's love interest.
But anyway, Jerome, though, I was going to get back to the reviews. I just finished my Kevin Hart What Now review. Sorry, Gary.
I had to carry in some shit while it's raining, so don't mind me.
Speaking of, it was just raining a little bit. It was raining over a bit here, too. It was just raining on my way home.
Just a tad bit.
But yeah, though, Gary, what were you going to say? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. My last topic, I'm trying to keep this one brief. Now, it is a music topic, but
no! You don't say.
But Toby, you're going to like this one because knowing you son of a bitch, loving Depeche Mode, I think it's
fucking James is trying to call me on Facebook. God damn it, dude.
But knowing you, fat boy, who fucking loves Depeche Mode,
yep.
It is important for you, and since obviously they're one of the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, I'm not going to get into that. But specifically talk about them, they are planning on releasing a new album by next year in the spring of 2017.
No more arigato, Mr. Roboto.
By the Penguin Sword.
How about now?
Good.
All right, but anyways, like I said, they're planning to release a new album called Spirit, which is supposed to be, I believe, released by spring of 2017 of next year, thanks to their introduction for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. So that's all I got to really talk about that. And as for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Cars, ELO, Depeche Mode, Journey, and I forgot what my last pick was. But yeah, that's all I got to really talk about. So
Jerome, I wanted to get with you because the thing I wanted, my second review also is one of the movies you saw. So I would think we would go into reviewing this movie together. Then you could talk about your other movies. So
okay. Well, I saw three of them. So
you saw three of them. I saw two. I saw Kevin Hart One Now. I gave that a 6 out of 10. And now let's talk about this movie.
Hey, Gary. James says Gary doesn't know anything about music.
Oh, Gary, you
James, you goddamn.
James, goddamn fucking troll. And he was trying to call me.
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, I don't know nothing about music. I really don't. I'm just a dumb shit who just sits here, has a bunch of records for no fucking reason whatsoever.
Gary has a bunch of records because he's preparing for the zombie apocalypse.
You're gonna blind us.
Yeah, if you've seen Dawn of the Dead, you would understand that joke. Okay, go ahead, Lucas.
So, time to review this movie. And this movie, honestly, here's my opinion on it for this movie. It's not as bad as Madea Christmas or Madea Witness Protection, but this movie still fucking
No, okay. I still think Witness Protection is the worst.
Yes, it is.
However,
Medea's Christmas.
However, this fucking movie. Okay, first of all, I want to give out a big motherfucking fuck you to Tyler Perry for 2 reasons. 1, because you're a shit filmmaker, and 2, Adam and Double Nine told me this. He went to a guy's film review and took it down because he gave it a negative review. There was I'm dead serious. There was no copyright in terms of pictures or video. It was just him doing his review of how much he hated the movie.
Wow,
man.
That is horrible.
Because it's on record. It's on record how much Tyler Perry, he fucking hates critics. He even said that. He hates critics, and the reason why he doesn't screen for critics, his other reason why, because he says it costs too much.
That's ridiculous.
That's dumb, dude.
That is dumb, but...
And this movie cost $20 million. I don't know how this movie cost $20 million. And Adam told me it took 6 days to film.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
This film is fucking garbage.
It is garbage. Here's my thing, though. It's not as bad as not Witness Protection or Medea's Christmas.
I think it's on par. I think it's worse than the Christmas one.
Really? I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'll tell you why.
I think Larry Cable Guy just makes that movie.
I'll tell you why. Because Tyler Perry. Oh my God! You know what this movie is? It's nothing but bickering and arguing and arguing and arguing and more arguing.
It is so monotonous.
And bitching.
It is.
And more bitching.
Oh my God, to Mr. Roboto. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Like I said, dude. Well, you know why? Because you don't have a headset. That's why.
Yeah, you need a headset.
You need to invest in getting a headset, dude.
I'm sorry. Would you want a headset? It's in my butt. So, yeah, and there's this. Okay, first of all, there's one scene in this movie I can say that was rather redeeming. It was where he was punishing his daughter and he's teaching her about value and life itself.
Okay, I will give you. That was actually a good. That
is the only redeeming aspect. This movie is fucking monotonous, ridiculous, just stupid, pointless shit.
It is stupid, monotonous, pointless. It's Madea going, "Oh, you should not do that because I'm going to print you back because I'm Madea."
All these work.
God.
This movie is just horrible. It's boring. It's nothing but arguing. Tyler Perry's character, not Medea's character, but Tyler Perry's character, all he is like a guy with a broom up his ass, like going, "You shall not do this. Do not curse in my house. Do not."
Dude, he's a fucking pussy.
He is.
And then, okay, I love it how his daughter, who's like, she's only 17 years old, and she wants to go to this fucking fraternity frat
party,
which is illegal.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. I mean, it goes from one thing to another. It's like, okay, she goes to this fraternity, but then Tyler Perry, ruins their party. So the frat boys are gonna get their revenge on, pretending to be demons and shit and haunting them.
And clowns.
So fucking stupid.
It is stupid. Oh my God. Nothing literally was like, people like, I know someone that actually, there was a review that said, this movie scared the crap out of me, even more than Ouija. I'm like, wow, you have no movie class whatsoever. Oh my God.
I'm not kidding you. And the four old characters, the 4 main old characters are
my God.
They're so fucking monotonous.
They're all the same exact
dude, and they say some like some offensive shit. It's like back in my day, the way we treat our kids, we push them off the roof and shit, and they end up almost in life support. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
so
fucked
stupid.
up. Like, I don't like kids, but that's still pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, same here.
Mhm.
I don't want kids, but I would
This
never
is-
treat a kid that way. That's for sure.
Yeah, hell no.
This is zero. This is a fucking zero. This it's just what pushed it to a zero was the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Oh, the last 15 minutes were terrible. I give, honestly, it's a half a star out of 10 because of that one Tyler Perry scene with the values thing.
That was one scene. I can give it that. However, this movie is an hour and 45 minutes long.
It is way too long.
Oh, dude.
I give it half a star out of 10, though. 0.5 out of 10. This movie.
My 11.
It's
It's
not worth
my 11th. It's my 11th zero.
It's
That's not
definitely been my worst.
that's- Wow, that's pretty bad, actually.
This is the worst year for films ever. Ever.
I get
I thought you said that last year.
Yeah.
It's worse than last year.
And now, like, the one thing is, though, the one thing I did raise it to a half a star out of 10 is also the fact that it is not worse than Norman the North or Dirty Grandpa for me.
Oh, it's way worse than Norman the North. As for Dirty, nothing is topping Dirty Anus.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. First off, is there Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't sound like you're fucking a trash compactor.
I just want to let people know for a fact. I wanted to save this, but I'm going to spoil it just for you guys. I put Dirty Grandpa back as my #1 worst film of the year, and I replaced that with Ghostbusters, my #2.
Wow.
There you go.
I will explain it to you folks. The more and more I thought, see, Ghostbusters, that movie made me fucking cry.
I was gonna say, did you
What?
sit on a stump and thunk? I'm sorry, please continue.
That was funny.
So anyways, yes, Ghostbusters, that fucking remake made me cry my eyes out of how much of an insult it was to the original. But Dirty Grandpa is just fucking worse. That movie's not even a movie at all. It's just an abomination. That's all it is. It's not even.
It's
a fucking movie.
no. That's no. This is a
It's
cinematic
shit.
abortion.
It is an
This
abortion.
is- No, it is. It's an abortion. Anybody who likes this movie, you can fuck off.
It's
I'm serious.
seriously just
You can
fucking
seriously fuck off. I want you to jump off the Newark's bridge, and I hope your fucking head lands through a stalagmite. I'm serious.
Jesus, dude.
You like this movie? Seriously, run into a fucking sword.
Damn. That even got me like,
No, that's too nice. No, that's too nice. No, play Russian roulette with 6 bullets in it.
go play football and shove it up your ass. So far, it comes through your
No,
socket.
no, because they'll still be. No, because a retard can do that. Look.
Look, I can tell you right now, a retard can do that. That's you who does it on a daily basis.
Oh, fuck you, Gary. You asshole. You ain't funny, man. All right, Jerome, what's your other reviews?
Okay, I did see 9 Lives.
Oh,
And-
no!
I'm gonna say this right now. I seen so much fucking worse.
Really?
The first 2/3 of this movie, it was bad, but it didn't necessarily push me to the edge, except the last third of the
Oh
movie.
my god, the worst ending of the year.
I want to say the worst. That still goes to either Dirty Grandpa or Ice Age 5. However,
I'd say
I'm going to
five
say this.
easily.
I'm going to say this. First of all, the amount of cat abuse that was in this last third, I was literally just upset. Like, for example, because Kevin Spacey's body's in the cat. Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. And he's trying to get inside this building. So what do the security guards do? I am not kidding you. They put it in a plastic bag and close it, and they were going to throw it into the fucking dumpster.
That's what.
That's fucked up, dude.
That is so fucking.
Oh no, it gets better. But then the cat, and he gets saved at the end. I'm not going to spoil it. And then the cat gets inside the building, and then these 2 retarded security guards, they're watching this video where the same cat actually, it did this one thing that it was really popular. This video,
Mhm.
And then they turn around and running down the long hallway is the cat. So what did they do? They're like, hey, so one guy has, this is rated PG, by the way. One guy has like his phone using as a camera, while the other guy has a taser. He's gonna turn up the taser full blast, and he's gonna shoot the cat with the taser.
Oh my god.
Dude, I would be.
I was so fucking pissed.
Oh my god, dude! Like that's. You guys know me. I don't get pissed at films.
That shit like that. This is why I told Gary not to watch this.
Yeah, if I saw that, dude, I honestly would be livid. I really would be pissed.
Really be fucking pissed off because I'm a cat lover too, so that would fucking.
And here's the thing. Okay, and here's the thing. And something else happens to the cat where I'm like, are you fucking serious? And it talks about suicide and shit. I'm like, this is rated PG.
Jesus, dude. How the hell did
seriously, this was gonna go from a 4 to a 1. What saved it from 1 to a 2 is the very last scene in the movie. That's it.
Okay.
And Lucas, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Otherwise, 2 out of 10. That ending. Seriously, I don't think I've ever been this pissed off at a film since Dirty Grandpa.
Are you fucking kidding me? A 2?
Yep. I'll tell you why. Because
it's a 0. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm a cat lover.
I appreciate cats, but dude, I gave this movie.
I am a big time cat lover, and you know what? There is a certain I'm watching this movie, and you know what? There's a certain parts where the cat and I'm talking about not the CGI cat, because the CG in this movie is fucking shit.
It's bad.
Imagine.
But when they actually use a real cat and they actually had trainers, teach the cat to do certain things, I was like, oh my god, that's actually really remarkable. And there were some sequences where the cat and the daughter actually had cute moments. I hate to say it, but it's true. But I'm a cat person. Like Jackson Fulcher says it, I'm cat biased.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. I can't give this movie any props, man. It was horrible throughout. It's one of my worst movies of the year.
Honestly, though,
dude, I've seen so much fucking worse. I've seen so much worse.
I'm like you, gentlemen. I am not gonna bother seeing this to begin with. I'm not.
No, I just told you why. Because I
know after what I heard
explain.
about this movie, to me, it's just seeing it. It just looks like a waste of time.
Well, here's the thing. It's a type of plot where okay, a guy. A guy who wants to build the tallest building in the northern hemisphere wants to, he never hardly visits his family because he's busy and shit like that, and the family's all mad at him, even though that he's making a fucking living, and that's why they live in a nice house with nice cars because he's a successful businessman, and all of a sudden he's on top of his building and lightning hits it. And he goes flying, like he gets caught in a wire. He goes through the building, and he ends up in a coma. But his spirit and his body ends up in the cat that he buys for his daughter's birthday. Okay, so it's basically one of those body switching type films.
It's a Shaggy Dog meets cats.
I was gonna say that too.
So a type of plot like this can work. Look at Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Jamie Lee. Sort of films like that. It can work. But what killed this, skip Romy, he's boring. The fuck you say, James. So basically, like the first 2/3, I'm like, okay. But that last third, I was like, man, fuck this movie. It pissed me off so much. So I'm going to move on. Then I saw this movie. Oh my God.
Can I guess what it is?
Is it? I'm trying to think what it is.
So, man, it sounded like someone just ripped the
it was a giant, stomach growling moment.
I want to take a guess what this movie was.
No, it's not March of the Penguins.
Is it When the Shit Stinks?
Yes. Gary came up with a nickname. The movie's originally called When the Bough Breaks, but Gary called it When the Shit Stinks.
Oh, that's funny.
When it stinks. It came.
You thought the perfect guy or No Good Deed was bad? Oh, you have no idea.
Yep.
Now, this is directed by the guy who's like one of the main creators and directors of the television show 24 and The Kennedys, that awesome miniseries.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I couldn't believe how bad this was. It's about this couple who they're trying to have a baby, but they're not able to. So they end up getting a surrogate. Okay.
Oh, one of those films.
And what they don't realize is that the surrogate is a fucking psychopath with a bad past.
Oh
boy. It's one of
Fuck
those.
this movie. Oh my god. You take all the worst things from The Perfect Guy and No Good Deed and you put them together, except it's with a woman with baby. And the I'm not kidding you folks. The police in these types of films are, I swear to God, they're better off in Godzilla movies.
Oh no.
They are useless. Just fucking useless. You know, Morris Chestnut, he's always in these types of fucking films. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know if I should say, but this shit literally sounds like one of those stereotypical films, like you just said.
It's stereotypical, you know, like stalker, you know, type movies and shit. I'm just like, dude, go watch Play Misty for me, or Fatal Attraction, or last year, The Gift.
Why can't those type of movies understand that plots like that can work, but they're just done in the worst, embarrassing way, like this Perfect Guy.
No more gato, Mr. Roboto.
I fucking hate Google Plus.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, no.
anyways, like I was saying, there's been movies that can work with a somewhat stereotypical plot, but it can work in a way, like you said, summarize The Gift. That worked.
Oh no! Last year's. Oh my God! Lucas and I were praising the fuck out of this movie. Lucas.
The Perfect Guy.
Lucas!
The Boy Next...
Sorry, I was getting a drink.
God damn it, boy!
I was getting a drink. I had to get a LaCroix.
Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, films like The Boy Next Door, Perfect Guy, other films, those were the only two I can think of.
Oh, the boy next door. Oh my God.
I just said that one. I don't understand why some people, not to bring up relevancy, but I don't understand what some people found amusing of it, but no, nothing that was interesting. But still, getting back to the topic at hand, movies like that can work. It's just that they've just done in the wrong way. The Gift. Who's the director who did The Gift again?
John Cassar. He did 24 and The Kennedys.
He knows how to take that certain plot and do it right. Other directors who did those films I just named, and they just didn't work right.
Well, last year, The Gift, that was written and directed by, oh fuck, I forgot his name.
Well, it also, remember this as well, too, and I've said this from, like, day one. You also have to know that directors are also very reliant upon their screenwriters and actual, writers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
Writing in this movie is thank you, Joel Edgerton. This was his written and directorial debut, and
it was, I can imagine it was.
Wow, it was amazing. And it's got one of the best twist endings I have in a movie.
Same here.
Like, it was over, I'm like, what? I was motionless. Yeah, fuck this movie. 1.5 out of 10. This is fucking garbage.
All right, Jerome. While you're done your movie reviews, I actually have a movie topic for you. And you're not going to like this. I told you you're not going to like this, but oh boy. I found a site called Thrillist. If you don't know what that site is, it's basically a site called Thrillist.
Sorry, you got feedback.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Roboto.
Yeah, you're a Roboto.
That's the safety word of today for everybody.
I love it, but yeah, Thrillist, this website made their 2,000 best movies of 2016 so far ranked. And oh boy, Jerome, you're not gonna like these.
Does it have dull and shitty? That's the film critic I call him.
No, it's made by Matt Patches.
Someone needs to patch his mouth.
But anyway, though, he goes, your time is precious, so is your money. So while we'll tell you all the new movies in theaters this weekend, we also want to keep you informed about the 2016 movies that are absolutely worth seeing. And it's updated weekly. Here it's going from 27 to 1. Starting out with
why 27? Why just a random
all the best?
number?
I don't know why. I think he's just doing all the best films. They update it weekly though. So starting out, 27 is Hell or High Water, which I still need to see this movie.
I still need to see that too. Richard Roper has that at #1. Nick has that at #1. But okay, go ahead.
Next up, number 26, Hunt for the Wilder People.
I've never even heard of it. Moving on.
It's New Zealand Backwoods Adventure. So then next one.
It's New Zealand.
I think he does what Nick Canino does. They see every film every year. Like,
Still, it's not a domestic release. Move on.
all right, next one, Jerome. You're gonna fucking hate this one. The number 25, The Purge election year.
Get the fuck out of here! You're garbage! Tell me one thing about that movie that was good.
Okay.
I did a fucking review that has over 2,800 fucking views, and I went into details over everything. And everybody in the comment section who tried to reason with me, I owned their ass and then never replied again.
Okay, so here's what he says, why it's great. With each Purge entry and each passing day in the race to the White House, the ridiculous dystopian notion of the Purge night, 12 hours...
Yeah, ridiculous! Because the movie is ridiculous!
Becomes more like a future on the horizon. Election year ups the...
Not a future at all! Nothing makes sense!
The ups the relevance by hiring Guerrilla, whose cinematic machismo was last seen out of Revenge and Purge Anarchy, as the security detail for a presidential candidate running the anti-Purge ticket. The rich want her dead. The political opponents have an army to kill her. Regular Joes provoked by government-sanctioned bloodlust.
Yeah, they have an army to kill her because the fucking government, the founding fathers, can just make up bullshit as they go along, and the stupid bitch wanted to not hide in her cell. Instead, she wants to hide in her own home because she doesn't want to lose the popular vote, even though it can get her killed. She is fucking retarded.
Yes, she is. With down-to-earth supporting cast, all hail actions.
Down to earth, my ass. Bar cocksucker. Yeah. Good night, blue cheese. Yeah, that's down to earth, all right. Fuck this guy. What's he trying to bullshit?
I don't know, but it's the edge of your seat mayhem cut together with chainsaw grace. The movie can stumble into excessive and dangerously cliche, but that's the price of depicting America's worst case scenario with a true bite.
Okay, Spaceman Monster said this. I do my own purge in GTA with cheat codes.
Jerome, you're not going to like the next one either. Number 24, this is going to piss off Gary too, and me. Ghostbusters.
Fuck you! Moving on. Fuck you. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear it. Moving on.
Next one. Huh?
Just for the folks out there who somewhat like...
Roboto!
Man, this service sucks. But yeah, in all seriousness now, Gary, next thing you should buy next is a headset. Just saying. I can recommend them too.
Best Buy! I'm going there this weekend!
Phillips the movie. Hey, you know what? If you can find it, someone they did like a live action GTA VR video, and it stars Stephen Ogg as Trevor Phillips, which is awesome, by the way.
That's amazing.
Since a lot of folks seem to like when I say that certain phrase in my enunciation, I might as well say for Ghostbusters the remake. Fuck this movie!
All right. Moving on.
Fuck this movie.
Yeah, I'm moving on because I don't want to hear his bullshit. Number 23, The Wave.
Never heard of it.
Me either.
Moving on.
Number 22.
Like what they do in the sports stadiums?
That was great. That was such...
Is he talking about a wave pool at the like
Dude,
Wet
those are
Wild?
I'm not sure what... This is another foreign movie. But next one, number 22, Don't Think Twice.
Yeah, don't think twice. Yeah, only think once. I'm making this fucking list. Moving on.
Finally, the first good film of the list. Thank you, Shane. Number 21, The Nice Guys. Finally, the first good film on the list.
I can see that to a certain extent. Yes.
I think it should be. Well, actually, I have no. I would say would put it higher, but I haven't seen it. That's just me being a fucking asshole.
I've seen it. I think it's a very good movie. I wouldn't put it up as high as many people have it, but it's still a very damn good movie.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt, but do you think earbuds would work?
Possibly. That's why I have.
It's a thought. It's a thought.
Okay, because this is all I got for now, so I put these in. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Next up, number 20, Creative Control.
Maybe.
Moving on.
Number 19, Kubo and the Two Strings.
Should be higher.
No, that should be high. No, way higher. Way fucking higher. Like my cock when I'm going in Gary's butt. Next.
Okay, next up is number 19, which is called, give me 1 second, In the Shadow of Women.
Number 19. Is that come after 20
number
or before?
18. Sorry. Number 18, sorry. Next up, number 17, Barbershop, the next cut.
I love that pick. I
have to
agree.
see that.
Number 16, Zootopia.
Higher? No. Bullshit. It should be way fucking higher.
Number Rome. You're not gonna like this one. Number 15, The Witch.
That's higher than Kubo's Zootopia. That movie fucking sucks. It's boring. It is ridiculous. It has characters I couldn't fucking stand. The only good thing about that movie is that the witch had nice tits.
Titties.
And with that fucking goat at the end when he spoiler alert, the goat at the end when he killed that fucking dad and he fell in the pile of logs, I laughed my ass off. Fuck this, the pretentious bitch.
I actually found that scene where he got hit by the goat. I found that scene to be quite entertaining.
No, I found it funny as fuck.
Number 14.
Yeah, but I worded it differently.
He did word it differently. But
This movie.
Number 14, The Treasure.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Number 13, you got it.
The Witch is higher than Zootopia and Kubo. Fuck you.
Number 13,
Yes.
Oh no.
Swiss Army Man.
Bullshit! Fuck yeah, you got a fucking fart finish or something? Moving on. Fuck that movie too.
Well, that is a thing. I mean,
Hey, watch me! I'm gonna scare a bear away by this dead corpse who can talk and come back alive all of a sudden. I'm gonna rip a big ass fart and it makes me do a front flip and I scare the fucking bear away. Ha ha ha! Fuck this movie! It's retarded!
It is terrible. Next movie. Number 12 is A Bigger Splash, which I've never heard of.
eh.
Big splash. Yeah, that's what happens when you take a dump, Lucas.
I knew you were going to say that too.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. All right, Gary will like this next one. Gary will definitely like this one. Number 11, Hail Caesar.
Woo!
Great movie. Definitely my honorable mentions right now.
You goddamn right. Lucas, you're the only guy's dick I can suck who actually gave that movie a good rating. 9 out of 10, I believe.
Yes, I did. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hail Caesar is higher than Kubo?
Oh!
Yeah. Fucking really?
I'm not even worried about this list. I just want to hear what's on it.
Number 10, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Gary, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I want to hear this!
Say please.
Number 10 is 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Should be higher, but I'm glad it's on the top 10. Absolutely.
Number 9, Green Room.
I still haven't seen Green Room.
It's pretty good.
A lot of people who okay, because this is another polarizing film. People either love it or hate it.
It's pretty good. You know, I give it a pretty good film, though.
Yes.
It's not the great one, but number 8 is Pete's Dragon.
Not seen Pete's Dragon yet.
It's
I will see it.
It's a little bit above average, but
I do not agree. 10 go for bullshit, Pepsi-Man. That is fucking incredible. That's my number 5 best film of the year.
I hope one of them. Oh no, that's not.
Next up is Wiener.
Ring a ding a ling.
Gary, mute your mic.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Number 7, Wiener.
Back up. What was number?
I just said number 8 was Pete's Dragon.
Okay, what's number 7?
Number 7 is Wiener.
Yes. Yes.
Well, here's the thing, Peps. Hold on a second. Here's the thing, Pepsi Man. I didn't like the first Cloverfield either.
I don't even know. Just for the record, I don't even know what Wiener is. I just like the name.
You know what?
Documentary.
Yes,
is it the documentary about it? That's
yes,
what I thought.
It is. It's a documentary about Anthony Weiner.
Oh, man.
Gary will definitely like this next one as well. Number 6, Sing Street.
Gary had his mute.
Gary.
I can't fucking speak today. He muted his mic. There we go. Jesus Christ, Shane. All right.
Well, yeah, Sing Street is number 6. Number 5.
Gary!
He says he muted his mic, which means he went somewhere. Do you not see him in the thing?
No.
Okay, that's right, because you have to do it for bandwidth purposes, of course.
Gary.
What?
Number 6 on the list was Sing Street.
Woo! I like that pick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then final,
I think I know what his number one's gonna be.
Number-
And I'm not gonna like it at all.
number 5, Krisha.
Never heard of it.
And number 4, which I'm a little bit surprised about, The Lobster.
Lobster.
No, I never.
It's
Fucking
weird.
Dude, seriously,
I've heard of the Lobster.
dude, I can name so many fucking movies right now. I cannot believe he doesn't have on there. Jesus Christ, dude.
Number 3,
Lobster.
Mountains May Depart.
Seriously, enough of these fucking movies I never heard of.
Oh, Shane, you'll learn to like this one. Number 2, Wiener Dog.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
everybody else
I
knew
know.
that.
Okay, that's what its number one is. Okay,
All right.
I have a feeling I know what it is, and I know it's gonna piss. It's gonna be one of 2 films.
Oh no.
Bato.
It's gonna be Roboto. That's not a movie. It came out this year.
Okay, no. It's gonna be either the Neon Seaman or Everybody Wants Some Bullshit.
Everybody wants some.
Fuck.
Fuck you Richard Linklater nut-hugging, dick-riding piece of garbage. That movie fucking sucked. Every character was an asshole. A fucking asshole. The movie was about nothing. It led to nothing. It was a waste of my time.
Yep, that's the list, though.
This is fucking garbage.
It was pretty bad.
It's fucking hipster list. Where's Captain America? Where's Deadpool?
Oh shit, you're right. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Where the hell are those?
Where is those 2? Fuck Richard Linklater. He's overrated.
I can't say
Yeah.
anything.
Seriously, the only fucking good movie he made was School of Rock.
Oh, okay,
Every
yeah.
movie he's made is the same stupid shit.
It's about bullshit. He actually puts a camera and it films bullshit.
It is.
Here's my film about colonoscopy.
Dude, I'd be more interested in a Richard Linklater film. I'm sorry. Oh, I am very intricate because I filmed about a boy for 12 years. Where? Yeah, and the kid grows up to be an obnoxious douchebag.
Mm-hmm. Emo hipster douchebag.
That Boyhood. I hated that movie. I literally hated it.
Ooh, it's overrated as fuck.
I hated it.
Oh, fucking overrated as fuck. Are you kidding me?
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
Dude, all it is, it's a boy who grows up. Da, 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 there you go. That's the movie.
Ta-da!
I don't know why I'm laughing. Nothing is funny. It's just that it's so ridiculous to the point it's just driving me to laugh.
Wiener.
Oh, by the way, speaking of wieners, here you
You have my
go.
attention.
Here you go.
Is that what the fuck
Oh,
is
Super
happening?
Mario fan says I can just tell by the end of December Tubbs is coming for me after I bring up my best of the year list.
See?
Well,
Have Deadpool or Captain America? Fuck this hipster bitch, man.
Yeah, this list was pretty bad. I had to share it with you. That's my end of my talking for a bit, though. So I'm going to let you guys. I'm going to hand the floor to Shane O'Mac, the Pimp Daddy of Heimlich County, for a bit.
yes.
Good.
All right. So let's see. I found out something interesting today. Oh, not today. This was actually a couple days ago, and I saved it on my phone because, show and all that. Who remembers a game? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go see here. I think it was made by Sega.
Sega.
Okay.
God
Who
damn
remembers,
it, I was about to say the same thing.
who remembers Klonoa?
Oh, yes.
Refresh
Love
my
that,
memory.
love that game.
Okay, so Klonoa was like a little platforming game featuring a dream traveling cat with grippy ear things.
That is fucking cool.
No, it was an excellent. The few games that Klonoa had was actually really excellent. I remember playing it a long time ago and eating runts and stuff. It was a good day, but apparently it's actually getting an anime series now.
Ooh!
Yeah. Let's see. Up until March 2014, Henshin Incorporated founder Rob Perita worked at Bandai Namco. Now he's got the license for his former employer's most unique characters. Rob, who emailed, let's see, not spread news. will be producing an animated feature based on Klonoa, Door to Phantomville, the 1997 2.5D platformer. Nice. That was a good game. That was a very good game. So,
Sounds amazing.
oh, dude, absolutely. If any, it's Klonoa was on the PlayStation 2, I believe.
I thought it was on the original PlayStation.
Oh, well, yeah, it had its first game was the original PlayStation.
That's why I
Door,
remember the first.
Yeah,
one.
Door to Phantomville was, I think, on the PlayStation. And well, what are you giggling at?
Yeah, no shit.
Just keep going.
Okay.
No, spit it out, Gary. Come on, don't be a pussy.
No, let him continue. Let him continue.
Roboto. Roboto.
Just continue.
Roboto. God damn it, Gary. Here, I have to mute him. God damn it. Go ahead.
All right, so let me see what else it's got to say here. Rob is joined by Hitoshi Ariga, Pokemon character designer and author of manga adaptations of Mega Man and the Big O. Ooh. He'll be co-producing, writing, and doing the character design for the animated feature. Nice. So yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Let me see. There was something else that I had around here that was it was something movie related actually, which is actually very offbeat for me.
That's like me talking about music.
Yeah, exactly. This is something that also Games Radar does all sorts of things nowadays. Instead of just covering games, they do all sorts of media. And this one caught my eye. This one is called George Romero blames Brad Pitt in The Walking Dead for not being able to make any movies anymore.
Wow.
Let's see.
Come on, really?
Let's see.
George Miller, an action director galore, who blames Michael Bay for action films in general. Give me a break.
All right, let's hear it out for just a second. All right. If you think of zombie movies, there's a better than good chance that the name George Romero may crop up the back of your tasty, tasty brains. However, it appears that the father of the zombie genre has had a tough time finding financial backing for his latest undead flick, and Brad Pitt and The Walking Dead are to blame. In an interview with IndieWire, horror director and bizarrely one-time Call of Duty character, Romero bemoans the lack of funding for any potential upcoming projects, saying, "Now that because of World War Z and The Walking Dead, I can't pitch a modest little zombie film." The landscape of the industry has changed since Romero's 1968 seminal classic Night of the Living Dead, and Romero just wants to make a smart, atmospheric movie that just happens to feature zombies. Is that just too much to ask for? Apparently so. When trying to pitch a new film, the producers just don't see it in that way. It had to be a zombie film where just zombies wreaking havoc. That's not what I'm about. Interesting. But what does Brad Pitt have to do with Romero's struggle? Well, for Romero, World War Z marked a massive watershed moment for the future of his franchise and the zombie genre as a whole. The moment you mentioned that word zombie, it's got to be, hey, Brad Pitt paid $400 million to do that. So there you have it. Hollywood's favorite pretty boy actor indirectly responsible for Romero not making another movie. Gee, thanks a lot, Brad.
Wow, he is so fucking out of touch.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the writer or the George Romero?
George, so fucking out of touch.
I can't help but think. What's that?
Knew about what the problems World War Z faced and how the last third had to be reshot and rewritten and everything. Seriously, the guy's a fucking tool if he really thinks that.
Let's see. The last part of this article says, there's still hope for George Romero to make a triumphant return to the silver screen, however, he says. My son has been trying to raise money for a Living Dead prequel. The Walking Deads and World War Zs of the world may be raking in the flesh-rotting big bucks, but there's still a possibility, however remote, that we may just live yet to see a Romero classic. So, who knows?
Well, dude, because people like those movies. Why the fuck is he bitching about it? Go fucking make your movie.
Oh, you gotta find something to bitch about.
Roboto.
Yeah, it's true though. I mean, he is the only one getting in his way, but at the same time, I can understand why. Because if you're a director,
I wish I could.
you're you're kind of an artist in a sense. And the thing is, sometimes we artists can be a very picky few bunch, and it makes us sometimes a little bit insufferable. I'm just saying that as an artist.
Like pretentious whining ref, and he thinks he's an artist, but he's shit.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of artists I know who do drawing and such. I think they're shit, but they think they're all that, dude. There's even somebody.
Yeah, they're called pretentious.
Yeah, there's a guy I know that. Well, I don't know personally, not anymore after he was such a douche to me. But fucking, he's the only artist I know that's actually getting worse as he draws. It's actually kind of incredible. But anyways, I don't talk. See, this is the thing. I don't like to talk about people, but you know, it's.
Well, I do, and we're going to in a little bit.
Yeah, and I'll have my words for that. But anyways. So, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot else going on, besides the fact that I did get my hands on Blazblue finally, the last game in the series.
Ooh.
And I have to say, it's very solid so far. I haven't played through the story yet.
Gary, shut the
Yes.
fuck up. God damn, boy.
Yes.
I was just thinking of the thought how you act when you play the game.
Yeah, because I was trying to learn combos. It's a fighting game, by the way. So, yeah, and the thing is that every iteration of Blazblue that comes out is like, it's great. It's better than the previous one, but sometimes they change characters so much you have to relearn how to play him again, and it's kind of silly. But they didn't change my main character too much. But yeah, I've been trying to learn a certain combo. I've been watching Japanese players play, and I've almost got it down, but it's not quite there yet, and it's very frustrating. But anyways, the game itself is excellent. There's a lot to do as far as modes are concerned. And the story itself, I have not delved into yet because I've just been playing the game. So it's got one of the best storyline, the storyline I've ever seen a fighting game have, actually. However, albeit it's a bit complex, still excellent. I recommend it. Other than that, though, it's a great game. I definitely think it's worth the money.
Excellent.
Yes.
I do have a couple of things. One of them, and Pepsi-Man told me about this, and I have to talk about it. WWE sheep love to fucking try to defend their bullshit. Necessary. However, people like me, Gary, Lucas, and many others don't watch this bullshit, and it shows. Because according to the latest ratings, WWE Raw this past Monday drew a 1.88 rating.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Third worst ratings in the 1,300 plus episodes they have.
That's bad, dude.
You know what's sad? When the O'Reilly Factor special report, Megan Live, who she's turned into a real fucking bitch lately. Megan Kelly.
Aw.
Oh, she's a massive bitch now. Her fucking ego.
You still
Sean
want to tap
Hannity.
that, Jerome. Just admit, you still want to tap that, even though she has a mask.
Tap it, dude. I want to shoot my sour cream in that hot baked potato.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Typical.
She'd be like, I'm going tan. She'd be like, I'm going tan. I'm like, hold on, here comes the sunscreen.
Oh my god.
Hold on, honey, I'm going to release my ball batter all over you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You're so fucking hot. I want her to drain my nuts till they're raisins.
Wow.
Dyson vacuum
if
cleaner.
that looked like Gary.
I don't know.
But that's
Nobody
okay.
likes a raisin.
You know why? Because I have a beautiful, lovely beauty on my side. She is fine like red wine, curves all in the right places.
No, Jerome, your right hand doesn't count.
No, well, my left hand. No. My left hand is my mistress. My right hand is my prostitute. Okay, there.
Oh my
have to-
god.
They don't equal. They fail in comparison towards my beauty.
No, Jerome, your sex doll doesn't count either.
I actually don't. Well, what do you expect, Lucas? I borrowed it from you because you hid it underneath the bed.
What the fuck are you talking about? I've never had that.
Wait a minute. What is this? Why is there a dick attachment on there?
That's just wrong, Jerome. That's just wrong.
God damn it, you motherfucker!
God
So
damn
yeah.
it, that's not
Also, I have this particular one. I talked to you about this before. This, remember a while ago where James sent me the most freest states?
Yes, I do remember that.
Hold that thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold that thought because I gotta talk to you something about Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yes.
Godzilla. Godzilla #1. If this fucking thing will load for me, come on now. This is from Kotaku. Okay. An enormous
Enormous Cookie Monster. I'll play. Go on.
No, not Cookie Monster. An enormous Godzilla made of straw appears in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely
Wow.
forgot about that. That actually did happen.
Okay, over 150 volunteers build this rice straw Godzilla from design to construction. This whole thing took about 4 months to finish.
Holy
it reports
shit.
it's about close to about 20 foot tall and 33 foot long.
Wow.
Dang.
It is massive, like my cock. Okay, Gary's butthole would know. By the way, if you want to see what it looks like, and I'll post it in
I've seen
the
it.
live feed.
I've seen
There
it
you
myself, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, huge Godzilla. That was actually pretty sweet. I was like, wow. I hope someone doesn't set that fucking thing ablazing.
Dude, I would be so upset if that actually happened. Like, dude, that people worked hard on that.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, it's just mean spirited, but fucking ironic because Godzilla can breathe like this nuclear fire.
That would be ironic. Holy shit. You're right.
Here comes the best fiscal condition states in the country. This is based off of economic terms, and it's judged based off of let me see, cash solvency, budget, long run, service level, and trust fund solvency. Alrighty, so I think I did tell you what states in the live chat. What states do you want to hear is and how it's doing in terms of how it's ranked in the country for the best economic fiscal condition of the United States? What ones would you want me to say? New Jersey. New Jersey is near the bottom. It's number 48.
Oh man.
Okay, here we go. Texas. Texas is number 16. California is number 44. Wienerville, it's in Gary's ass. I wouldn't know.
Wienerville.
Oh man.
Florida is in the top 10. It's number 6. West Virginia is not very good. It's number 40. Any more? Connecticut. Okay. I'm sorry, 99. Connecticut is dead fucking last at 50.
Oh, dude.
And Massachusetts is not too far behind. It's number 49. All the main Democratic states, bottom of the fucking barrel in terms of economics. Nevada is where is that? Number 13, doing very good. Gary's World, I wouldn't know because it's not in the United States. I would consider it American.
Yeah.
Okay, any more? Come on now, people. Come on now, people.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. I won't buy unless you want me to. New Hampshire. New Hampshire is actually not too bad. Number 20. Hampshire is actually one of the best places to live in the United States.
Really?
In terms of not just economic wise, but in the most free, it's in the top 5.
100 don't.
North and South Dakota. North Dakota is number 4. South Dakota is number 5. Georgia is number 23. Arizona is number 31. Alaska is number 1. I remember that because my cousin worked there for a summer and he made a good amount of cash.
Dang.
Yep. There's Mangle. Speaking of Mangle, did you play Sister Location, the newest Five Nights at Freddy's game?
I did not, because you know how I do with that shit.
Oh yeah, that's true, dude. It's fucking. I saw Markiplier play the whole thing, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
Minnesota
it's very different.
Awesome. Minnesota 26. So I just wanted to sum this up really quick. So there's some of the states. In terms of the top 10, Nebraska's number 2, Wyoming's number 3, Montana's number 10, Oklahoma's number 8, Tennessee is number 9, Florida's number 6, Alaska is number 1, Montana's number 10. Oh, Suplex City located. Where would Suplex City? Where would Suplex City be located? Because Brock Lesnar, he lives in Minneapolis. Yeah, he lives in Minnesota. So I guess 26. Oh,
Austin,
Missouri?
You need more in your life. You need sports, Austin.
Out of here. No, he doesn't, dude.
Yes, he does.
Missouri's number 4. Missouri's number 14. Very good. I think it's one of the worst. Let me look.
Oh. Yes.
I'm trying. Rhode Island is 37, almost on the top 10 worst. Oh, Rhino. Detroit, Michigan. Michigan is number 35. I'm surprised not in the top 10 worst.
I know, right?
I think that's about it. So I just wanted to go over that real quick. Those are the best states, and those are all the topics I have.
Interesting. So I don't think there's
Mr.
anything
Pimp
else
Daddy,
we can really. Wait, what?
Did you have your Florida or no stories, or?
Oh, well, no. I mean,
Aw.
because the thing is, we had this really big thing to do, and and that took precedence over whatever I had to give.
Aw.
So,
All right, so we'll say
normally I would, but unfortunately not today.
Aw. All right, so
Next week.
I think it's time though, Jerome. If everyone, I don't have any more topics. Gary, do you have any more topics?
Nope.
Jerome, I think it's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the moment waiting for. There is a guy who has been on our fucking case for such a long time. And it's about time we're going to fucking end it, because we're going to go over everything as to why this guy is one of the absolute biggest liars, biggest hypocrites, and just biggest assholes in general. I'm talking about an individual named Rodney T. Flippen. He goes by a YouTube channel, Rodney1279.
Oh, jeez.
And this guy has been a pain in the ass for quite a while. He has a lot of enemies, and rightfully so, because people seriously don't get where he's coming from most of the time, because he always contradicts himself. Man, I thought people in the past who I roasted contradicted himself. No, this guy is the king shit when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's something else, man. It really is. And
I need to start from the very beginning. Back when I first appeared in the SGSN, which was co-created by Gary and Rodney.
You
See
know
why Gary's here? Go ahead, Gary.
Say this is the legitimate main reason why I'm even not in this episode to begin with, because this issue has a lot to deal with me, and I actually will take it from here. Okay, yeah, the SGSN, or DGSN as it's known by now, but before that, it was known as the SGSN. And let me tell you all, yeah, it was a group that I helped this guy create. And by the way,
he is one of the main creators.
You want to know why that group was doing so successful, why it was going well? Because I was the entertaining factor. I was the one who was being entertaining, associating with everyone, bringing joy and entertainment factor to it. But then all of a sudden, he started his bullshit after where Romy came into play. After my show, Mega Fortune, season 4, my show was dying. And
Yes, it was.
I'll tell you what was going on with my show. It was not, it was not going as entertaining. It was not going as original. And literally I was losing all hope into some that I literally put work into along with others who was in the team as well. So as soon as I met Romy around the time of 2015, it was 2014. Of 2014. Okay, so I needed some help. I decided, you know what? Okay, since he's new here in the network, okay, I'm going to have a little fun with this fat bastard. So I decided that since we needed people to fill up the Tournament of Champions, I decided to put his name in a bowl like this here, just for shits and giggles.
Okay. But tell me why. What you did it for revenge because of Cat Mario.
Yeah, because of Cat Mario. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I did in the first place, because he made me play Cat Mario to the point where I was fucking getting pissed.
Oh, he was so pissed. And I was losing it.
So basically, after that, I drew his name out of the bowl, and we did the episode. It was him and a couple others that I'm not going to mention.
Right, we're not going to mention due to respect for them.
So anyways, out of nowhere, he was in dead last until all of a sudden he landed on 4,000. He guessed the letter, got the puzzle right, and out of nowhere, came back in the lead.
And I literally came back and I won the fucking episode. People did not expect me to win.
No, it was out of nowhere. It's known as the greatest.
It's known as arguably one of the absolute greatest episodes, and I made it to the fucking finals, and I almost won the finals.
See, during that time, unlike the season 4 champion, like I said, which I'm not going to name, that episode was more memorable than it is with the season 4 finalists. That was so. Basically, after that, I saw. You know what? I had him play. I'm going to see what it's like having this guy. This muscle-bound fat retard come in,
pretty much
doing scorekeeping. So after that,
hey, Gary, by the way, no insults.
Yeah, no insults. After that, after I brought him in, not only did he stick as scorekeeper, but he stuck to this day as co-host of the show. And ever since he came in the picture, helping my show resurrect, coming up with more ideas, more originality, more personality, and us together, unlike a certain show that doesn't have that aspect.
Oh my God.
Same old fucking shit.
We managed to gain more people watching, more players, more fans, more support of the network, and the group started to grow more thanks to one little thing turned into a big explosion. Hell, got the Putnam crew involved, Painting Gang, even though it's Lucas' thing, but as a network in general, as a whole group, that started to grow more. Everything from one little thing, look what happened.
Yeah, and here's another thing. Okay, we got to talk about this right now because I got to start from the beginning. Now, during season 4, Rodney's show won Game Show of the Network. Okay?
Yeah, it did.
The year after, when I showed up, and guess what happened? We kicked his fucking ass 2.5 votes to 1.
Now, here's the thing, though, he was getting upset about.
We kicked his fucking ass. And what did Rodney do the day later?
He made a poll. See, the thing is, what gets me is that I wish I had evidence to read off it, but stupid of me, I don't have it. But I do remember everything that happened. He went on the SESN complaining about the fact that he did not win Game Show of the Network. Clearly, my voting ballot that I gave rightfully to everybody voted fairly. It was a fair ballot. Mega Fortune won the Game Show of the Network fairly. And he got upset about it.
He was like, he threw the biggest fucking hissy bitch fit, being a goddamn asshole man child. I was like, I'd like to thank all of y'all for not having my back, for not supporting the show, and shit like that. And we talked to him on Skype, And we asked him, why did you do that? You know what he asked? He's like, I was mad because I felt like I was betrayed. I felt like it was a stab in the back because I worked so damn hard. I'm like, we worked hard on the fucking show too, motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm literally trying to keep my patience right now. I really am. But you say, oh, I put a lot of work. Well, look at us, Sherlock. We put work into our show as well. I literally stay up making puzzles. We literally wasted a whole summer in a good way. Whole summer in a good way, coming up with rounds, categories, wedges.
Yes, dude. Season 6 was months in the fucking making, and we have people booked galore.
By the way, the word you're not looking for is waste. You're looking for spent.
Oh, spent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But we spent.
God damn it, Shane, you motherfucker. You have to bring joy. Hey, unlike Rodney, at least Shane can make us laugh and enjoy ourselves, and he's not a fucking dictator.
And he's a pimp. Shane's also a pimp. You didn't forget
that's a plus.
Here's the thing, though. Now, I don't mean to jump the gun or anything, but I just want to keep this particular part brief. After he bitched, I took a stand because I was standing up for myself, and he couldn't explain himself at all. So thanks to him, he caused one of the creators and originators, the fun factor of that group, to leave along with Romy and another individual. Okay, did this person?
No. She said it was okay to bring her up, and Christine.
Okay,
because we both showed
Christine.
Oh,
okay.
Speaking of Christine, okay, I gotta fucking talk about this because this motherfucker pissed me off.
Mm-hmm. He pissed me off too, man. After what you told me.
Okay, I'm not gonna discuss why she went on a Skype call because I'm gonna do all respect to this individual. Christine went on a Skype call with Rodney to settle over a dilemma that went down on a SGSN game show on Rodney's Tic-Tac-Toe. They should call it Same Old Shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the nickname for a show. Same old shit.
No, another nickname for his show. Tic-Tac Dumb.
No, same old shit. I think that's way better. Okay, and this is what he said. He's like, let me tell you something, Christine. If there's a problem, you could tell me on Skype, yada, yada, yada. And he did. And this is what he said. He's like, this individual doesn't need someone like you to protect him. This individual is old enough to do it on his own terms. Remember that, folks. I want you to remember that.
That's important.
Yes. And then Rodney got very loud and very angry, screaming at her and everything, to leave Christine just infuriated with Rodney. And then what Rodney do? He fucking deleted everything associated with Christine and turns to social media and unfriend her and everything. And then sometime later, he tries to apologize, doing his, I made a mistake, y'all. Sorry, I made a mistake, and try to add her back as a friend and everything, even though he's the motherfucker that removed her in the first place and started this bullshit.
Yeah, and let me say something else, real quick. Yes, this is what we also call the Barbra Streisand effect. Didn't I mention this in a previous episode beforehand? Probably plenty of times. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, essentially, again, if I don't like to repeat myself, but for those who don't know what the Barbra Streisand effect is, it essentially is what happens when someone tries to delete something, whether it be evidence of something on social media or any of the sort. It eventually will come back and bite them in the ass. It goes hand in hand with Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So,
he's got a point.
So with that being the case, this is why we have all this mounting evidence upon him. Now,
yeah, we got evidence.
I don't know if it's at the moment to talk about what he said to me.
I was going to get to that in just a little bit.
Okay. No, dude. I have so fucking much to say, it's not even funny.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, I know.
I can't stand this motherfucker!
I know. What I was going to say is that I know for a fact that I know that you, of course, have a lot, but I thought we were going in chronological order in a sense. So do you want me to hold off?
Because I literally because the next topic we're going to involve, I literally got it loaded up right now. I have
it too. Is it about him hating the idea and where it leads to.
That is it. That is it, right? That's
Oh
it.
my God, folks! I have this word for word. Now,
So
Gary.
here's the
Go ahead,
okay.
Gary.
Here's the thing, though, folks, about what I was gonna do before we started doing Mega Fortune season 6. I had a couple ideas that I wanted to do for shits and giggles because it involved the words originality, creativity, and entertainment. That's
Something
what it
that
had.
Rodney doesn't have.
And here's what my ideas consisted of. My ideas consisted of having the wedges of 420 and 690 as amounts just for shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
But here's the thing, though, that he did. He went into my post and he said it in so blunt statement, I hate it.
He goes,
Now,
I hate it.
Here's the thing, though, that he said, and I got it up right now.
I do too.
Here's what he said. I hate it. And I asked him, what's the reason to hate it? Because these monies are on the wheel, because they involve the words creativity,
No.
originality, and entertainment value.
No.
And he said, and this is what he said. It's just my
Oh my
opinion.
God.
And he said, you do not see 420 or 690 on the real wheel. And I said, and I'm, folks, again, I'm reading this word from word. And I said, so what? Mega doesn't need to be related to the real show. That's the point of originality, creativity, and entertainment values that the show has. And he was like, okay, question mark. So vowels are $666 too. It's my opinion, but you do have others that support it. And I said, what's hard to understand?
It's not even about, hold on. It's not even about opinion because that's not the reason of the fucking show. And that's
It's not
supposed to be
about
like Wheel of Fortune.
The whole point of Mega, and I've said this how many times, and I'm sure all you people out there is watching this right now, you've all gotten the point of what Mega is about. This guy hasn't gotten the idea during that time, and I believe still now. I'm not sure, but I don't care. So anyways, continuing on, I said to him, what's hard to understand were clearly the words of originality, creativity, and entertainment for this show. What's the big deal that this has a money amounts like 420 and 690? Please explain that to me. Also, for this show, other original ideas, Troll Wedge, Powerball, an inspiration for the show, the Mulligan card, another inspiration, double pleasure wedge, and so on and so forth of it as a show that is in it right now. For all examples are original and creative. You and those are not on the show. So what's the big deal for you that I want those money amounts on the wheel? Again, this show involves those two words. And he said basically the definitions of what 420 and 690 means, which we were all too not that stupid to know what they mean because we all do.
Well, it's fairly obvious. I mean,
Yeah, it's quite obvious, but for him to make a big deal out of a little joke, well, clearly he got offended.
Well, he can't take it.
I want to add money.
Oh my God.
dude, you know what I'm going to call him now? I'm going to call him Captain Killjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's what he is.
Oh, Captain.
Oh yeah, speaking of Captain Killjoy, gee, when you're running the DSN in the fucking ground, when you left on your own terms, he never was kicked out, by the way. He left on his own fucking terms because someone told him to quit eating a fucking pickle. Guess what happened?
Toby, we're not there yet. You
We'll
said
get
it. We're going by
Chronological order.
Oh my
Chronological
God,
order.
I hate this motherfucker.
So, anyways, continuing on, I said to him, well, he said to me, but is your show? It's just my opinion. Opinion, most overused word. All right,
Wait, hold up, Gary.
What?
Ronnie was trying to brainwash me into thinking Mega Fortune was dying with the add-ons.
Well, guess what? You're not the
I didn't even know. I wasn't even aware of that.
Ronnie was trying to brainwash me into thinking Mega Fortune was dying with the additions. Well, guess what, Hunter? Let me tell you something right now about Mega, about quote-unquote dying. Yeah, it's dying, all right? You want to know what else is dying? The shit that is in the toilet that I forgot to flush. That's dying. You want to know?
Who, Rodney?
No, my shit in the toilet that I forgot to flush before I came on here.
But yeah, Rodney.
Yeah, Mega's dying, all right? Yeah, if my show was dying, I wouldn't get no... more contestants, more fans,
more
Facebook page,
more views, exactly.
More views, more likes on the Facebook page. I wouldn't get so much people coming on and requesting and wanting to be booked for the show if these editions weren't on there. And by the way, about these editions, We've asked people for their honest take, not opinion. Fuck the word opinion, because that's not a part
Fuck
of
that
my English
word.
dictionary. I asked, myself and Tubby asked for their take, honest take, if they liked it or disliked it, because that's their honest take.
And
Most of
everyone,
it,
dude,
everyone fucking loves the work we put into.
yeah, fucking Aubrey. He came back off a 2-year hiatus.
Yeah, but let's just say this: Rodney's show's never gonna win anything again. Let's just be honest about that.
Dude, this show's the same old shit. The only time it was good is when Gary and I was on it.
Yeah. But anyways, continuing on back to the topic at hand. After he said, it's your show, do what you want, I think I'm going to let Romy here take the cake of where he comes into play. I did my part. I'm going to let Romy do his part right now.
Jeebus, take the wheel.
Yes. So, I'm going to let Romy do
Rodney,
his
your
part.
ass is going to be dragging on the ground like fucking bumblegum, bitch. Here we go. I was talking about creativity, and I went into details about the Mega Powerball round, the Romy wedge, the Troll wedge, the Mulligan wedge doesn't exist anymore. But like I said, we like to try new things, unlike Rodney, who's boring as fuck. Okay, and the jackpot round, it was boring. So then so I created the Mega Powerball round, and guess what? Many people has won a lot of money from that round.
Yeah,
30 to 40 grand just from that one, just from the jackpot itself. And this is what I told him. If it was the same old bullshit, then many individuals wouldn't want to be a part of or be contestants at the first place and all that shit. And Alan, Alan from Alan, he thought that was humorous about the 420 and the 690. Okay. And oh fucking hell, I did a boo-boo.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here. Okay, here we go. Now, I was asking him, okay. I go, why? Why do you hate it? It's because the money amount isn't met, because the money amount is meant as a joke. Hence the term entertainment. If the show wasn't entertaining, then what's the point on watching it? You say you hate it, but you never gave your reason. You just say, oh, it's your opinion. It makes no fucking sense to me because you didn't give any details as to why, apart from because it's not like it's real life, okay? And Christian Jablonski said this. You ready? Because remember how Rodney says he didn't like it because it's not like the real show. This is what he says. In the Australian version of Wheel of Fortune, they have strange cash values such as 60, 240, 460, 690, and 110.
What more can you want?
So we owed Rodney on his own bullshit.
Yeah, and he said, but it is my opinion. I do not have to agree with everything or like everything you guys like. And he said,
okay, no, please. Wait. Oh, I want to read this. I want to fucking read this. I want to read this.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then he says this. Get ready. Hang on to your fucking seats. You ready?
This part had no meaning.
No. From this part to the very bottom, this shows what a true piece of shit he is. Here we go. I do not, and his fucking grammar is horrible. He must be the father of Peter Vo. I'm dead serious.
Yep.
I do not like the format because on the real show, they have $50 increments, even though Christian Jablonski said in his home, in his respected home country, they have strange values. So who is he trying to think? Bitch ass. And $50 increments. And this is what he says. When I do not dig the format, just like how I did not like the Oscars because no African Americans were nominated when Will Smith was been killing it in his movies. Let me repeat that.
Wow.
Let me repeat that. I do not dig the format, just like I did not like the Oscars because no African Americans were nominated when Will Smith has been killing it in his movies.
That is not again.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Let me chime in here for a second. This is a recurring thing that he likes to do.
He plays a straw man argument. Yes.
It has no relevancy to the topic on hand. First off, and of course, for some odd reason, I know that this is going to sound horrible, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyways. But he seems like the type of person who would play the race card a lot.
No, he does. No, he does.
Oh, see, I told you, I'm a very good dude. I'm a very good.
He's done it before.
I'm a good judge of character. I'm a very good judge of character. I I have an eye for this kind of thing. I really do.
It's like with recently about how he mentions that he was disrespected by law enforcement.
Fucking A. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm asking him. Remember, all I asked him was to him to explain his reasonings, folks. That's all I asked. And then we're gonna continue.
And here's the thing, though. Sorry to cut you, but we weren't being assholes about it whatsoever. We were just asking.
Genuinely asking.
What?
We were just asking.
Anything to it.
Rodney dug his own fucking grave.
But continue.
Oh, what do the Oscars have anything to do with anything? That's kind of funny because Rodney tries to answer that, and let me say his retort. Because I even asked him that. He says this, folks, and this is where he gets fucking personal with me. It has a lot to do with it. During the Oscars, none of the African American actors were nominated for a Grammy. It's
an
fucking
Oscar.
idiot.
You dumb shit!
Okay, before you read the part where it gets personal, I actually want to talk about that so I can keep it brief. I don't want to bring that up. I'm just going to talk about that myself.
Mm-hmm.
But continue.
The same goes. Okay, this is why I did not watch the Oscars. Why I don't watch the Oscars, you stupid ass. The same with Mega Fortune. I have to say the truth, and if you guys want to let me go after this, that is fine. Okay.
Sure. Why not?
I do not. Okay. I, for one, do not like the show like I used to because so many things have changed with the friendship in the group. Before you came in.
What friendship? We've all stayed the same. Same people, same loyal assholes have been in the group, enjoying. I'm going to say that word anyway, enjoying the entertainment, communicating to me personally, and I've still been talking and following them. What?
By the way, Hunter says this. He literally tried to send me board games to try to buy my friendship.
That's fucked up too, dude.
That is fucked.
Wow. Okay. Ray, here, remember, he made this personal, folks. All I asked him is to explain his reasons, and he's saying all this bullshit. Before you came into Gary's life, Jerome, we were the ones that were there for Gary. When Gary was bullied in school, I gave him advice on how to deal with the bullies.
First off, there is no we. There was no we.
What the fuck is this we?
We
are you Venom?
As for the we is like Tommy, Lucas, Channel, Austin. That's a we.
A we, like the Wii U.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry, I had to.
I knew you were going to go there too, dude. I was waiting for it because it was either Lucas going to say that or I was going to say that. But anyways.
See, folks, I don't mean to cut Tommy off here, but he brought back my old inner demons at this point where I was talking about. Now, I don't mean to change the topic, but just to fill in the people who don't know, I will tell you now, and I'm going to keep it as brief as I can. During the time, I was going through depression. I was going through a severe, horrible depression, and unlike folks how you see me now as this lovable, funny person, when I was going through depression, the way I am now, that did not exist. That literally did not exist because I was dealing with a fucking bitch who was making my life a living hell.
By the way, folks, and Gary was looking like thin, like Christian Bale machinist thin.
I was fucking thin as this playing card here. That thin.
He was like 105 pounds. That's all he was.
113, 112. Because this bitch I was with literally almost ruined my life. And I'm not going to get into that, but just to fill in the people who tuned in to know what was going on. So yeah. He decided to bring back my old inner demons and talk about it in his little post. So go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So when Gary was bullied in school, when Gary was bullied in school, I gave him advice how to deal with the bullies. When Gary had a family problem, I had to hear about it, and I kept telling to stay and encouraged. For his fucking grammar is garbage for the last 4 years. Jerome, you just walked into his life. You just walked into his life last year. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter the time length. It's a matter about the effect you bring in.
Dude, I bring that up. Don't worry. Okay, you ready for this part? No. I'm gonna read this word for word. You're not gonna believe this shit. Okay. I honestly do not like the sexual jokes because sex is meaningful when I am with my wife, who I've been married to for 10 years and in a relationship for 11 years. Remember, I just asked him his reasoning for Make a Fortune. I do not treat sex as a dirty thing. I treat it as a moment between my wife and I to connect, and that is what sex is to me.
Who asked for your opinion, first off?
All I asked is the
It's fucking reasoning, and this is what we get, everybody.
We get Rodney's half like witted mind. He
Yeah,
literally
seriously.
has
We
half
get,
a brain.
Hey, speaking of sex jokes, I got a chopstick here that's ready to dig into a beautiful Asian sushi roll. There you
Yeah,
go.
that kind of makes sense. You are a chopstick. You're long but thin.
Oh, yeah, that's Austin. Damn it.
I actually have a belly.
It is fine that you are. Yeah, so does Rodney. You seen that fucker bending over? It looks like a giant testicle hanging off of his. It is fine that you are friends with Gary, but I was there when he needed me the most. So if you do not want to be friends with me after this, I am fine. I am 37. Oh, he loves to bring about how old he is. I am 37 years old, and I have tough skin, and I can find good friends who appreciate me for me. Okay, first of all, if you do not want to be friends with me after this, I am fine. And then he just says, I can find good friends who can appreciate me for me.
I'm going to tell you right now about this guy himself. He says he wants to find good friends. I was going to save this for the very end, but you know what? Since you brought the same, I'm going to say it right now. For this guy, you know what? No, I'm going to save it for the very end.
Okay.
So I was like, dude, what the hell does all this person matter mean about in terms of Make a Fortune? And he says, if you do not know Jerome, then I can't explain it to you. I am through. He also does that a lot. I am through.
Oh, yeah.
I am done for. He never lets shit go.
Never does.
Then all of a sudden, here comes Shano.
Here comes Shane.
The pimp at Pinewood County.
Mm-hmm.
What? And Shano.
Okay, so he was pretty much.
Now, normally I'd read for myself, but I don't have what's in front of me. So one of you can speak for me. I don't.
The Shane is getting his pimp cane ready to
Oh, dude, I was ready to
okay.
smack his fucking kneecaps in with that stick, dude.
Okay, you ready for this, folks? This pissed me the fuck off. He's, he's like, I have to sit here and disagree because I don't understand where you're coming from. He's like, Make a Fortune, yeah, is this inspired by Wheel of Fortune, but it's not a carbon copy. It's its own thing because guess what? If it would be the same thing, it'd be boring and stale. And then he comes up with the equation.
Oh yeah, my math equation
equals no quality. It's a simple equation, really. And let's be honest, they are both subtile. Like jokes, both Jerome and Garrison don't blatantly explain the meaning behind these silly numbers because that'd be overkill. Great song by Men at Work. But continuing on, we know what they mean. They won't pound it into our heads, done and done. You may have your thoughts on the matter, but me personally, I can't help feel that a tad bit clever. Also, the Oscars have honestly nothing to do with this. I see no correlation.
His Oscars, his wife, fucking your personal matter. What the fuck does anything have to do with it? Okay.
And here's what Rodney said to Shano, and Shano, I think you have a lot to say about this.
This is what Rodney said in return to Shane. You ready?
Pissed me off.
This is what he said, word for word. Here we go. Shane Jordan, you have a lot to learn about life.
He says,
all right.
You folks
May I?
Wow.
May I have the floor, please, first?
Dude, I want to
yours.
punch this guy in the fucking face. Oh
All right.
God, I cannot
I do
believe you
too.
just fucking
All right.
said that.
First off, Rodney, I don't normally get offended by anything. You could say anything you want about me. That's fine. But when you sit there and assume that I need to learn more about life, motherfucker, you better shut your mouth. Because here's the thing, right? I'm 23, and I'm pretty sure I've lived a lot more than you have.
Oh, you have.
And the thing is, you can't assume someone's fucking story just by going ahead and reading a paragraph. All right? And I mentioned this in the comments too. If I had to write everything down that happened to me, it would be a book. And guess what? I'd be laughing to the bank because it'd probably be a New York Times bestseller, motherfucker.
It would be.
No, that's just
you know
assuming,
what?
but still. Anyways.
And now I'm going to skip ahead just for this 1 second, but
Wait.
I was, you know how Rodney, he says this a lot. It's like, hey y'all, if you're man enough to Skype with me in person, I'll tell your ass off. And guess what happened? I brought this up to him. He was speechless.
Dude,
He didn't know what to say.
I was gonna say, like, for Shane's book, I have a perfect title for Shane's book: "The Man with a 12-Inch Dick: The Shane Jordan Story."
I originally was gonna call it the Pimp Daddy Chronicles, but that might be plagiarizing Cat Williams' DVD.
Oh.
Yeah, true. I was gonna say, see, with me, this is the difference between Jerome and I, as far as humor is concerned. I'm subtle. He's like the Kool-Aid man. He fucking sits there and is just like, oh yeah.
Wait. Christine says, "Can I ask a question?" Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. Please, by all means.
Wait, when she let her ask the question, I'm thinking, and then what does Rodney say? Okay, he goes, "It's your opinion. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you guys." Yeah, he just set up above here. I'm through. I'm done talking about it. No, you're not. And then he says this: "I want you guys to respect my opinion too." What opinion?
This has nothing to do with an opinion. We asked him simply, please explain your reasoning for why you feel the way that you do towards Mega Fortune. And he couldn't even do that fucking simple task, dude.
Hey, all we were doing was just
Roboto.
Sorry.
all we were doing was just being nice to the guy. That's
You're
all
trying.
we were doing.
We were being reasonable, perfectly reasonable, and he had to bring up the personal shit as well too. Dude, I hope I never cross his path ever again because I have.
Oh no, I hope I do because I want to beat his ass. Fuck this motherfucker, man. Okay, this is what Rodney said to Shane. Shane Jordan, you have a lot to learn about life.
You said you folks have a lot to learn about life.
Yeah, but he's still.
But still directed.
He said it directly.
He did.
His grammar is fucking garbage.
So
He even directed this to Shane because he highlighted his name.
Yep, it was directed towards me. I can confirm that.
But anyway, Shane,
And
do you have
then,
anything more to say?
Just the fact that, honestly, Rodney, I'm going to, see, the thing is, I've also mentioned that I don't like talking about people. It's just not my style. But here's the thing. It needs to be said because, honestly,
Goddamn
man,
right.
I hope I never see you again. I really hope not. Because, really, I have said this before, and I will keep saying it till the day I die with my last dying breath. You are a man-child. You need to get over.
No, he is.
No, Shane,
yourself.
I have the perfect analogy.
Mhm.
Rodney makes Chris Chan look like a normal person.
Okay, that's going a little far.
Oh.
Now, Chris Chan's
Okay.
a different man-child in his own right, but my last thoughts on the whole issue, I really hope I don't fucking meet you in person, dude.
Oh,
I will not give
it's
shit
so-
in.
Oh, dude. Even Hunter's like, I want you to beat his ass for me. Fuck! Shit! I know where Chicago is. Shit!
Let's take a trip, man.
I never even heard of Chris Chan.
No, wait,
before.
no, Jerome. You'll be perfect. You can come with me if I go to the Steelers-Bears game next year.
Fucking A, man.
You just have to pay for your own stuff, but dude, I'm going next year. Hopefully, we'll
Okay.
see.
Anyways,
Oh, Shane says, all right, fair enough. But the reason why I have a hard time doing so is because of the real show isn't like this side of things. It has nothing to do with it. I rest my case. And I was like, amen, Shane, round of applause. And what does Rodney say? This is what Rodney says. He says, are you guys trying to tell me that being here 37 years is a waste of time? I do not just say stuff on here just to be saying stuff. I am really trying to help. You guys run it. Oh, no. You guys run it however you want to run it. This is why this country is messed up now.
Here's the
Fucking idiot.
I just want to say for the vinyl record itself, and this vinyl record's a long one too.
Mm-hmm.
We did not say shit, nor even bother saying nothing about his age, nor waste time. That didn't even come out of our mouths whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. We never said once that, your life on this earth, you're bound to the mortal coil means fucking nothing. But guess what? I'm saying it now. Your life means fucking nothing.
Okay, and you know what? Even Shane's like, never did I even say it. You just said it. And then he's like, where the heck do you get that notion? And Rodney says this. Hi, y'all. He says, I am telling you guys stuff that seriously, when I was listening to his message reader, I had to put the fucking subtitles on. I'm not joking.
Even the subtitles couldn't help.
The subtitles got it wrong too.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I am telling you guys stuff that may help the game. You do not even consider my thoughts. So do whatever you guys want. That's the third, fourth time he fucking said that. Okay. I go, what the hell is going on? You bring up personal issues, race, Oscar, and a bunch of other things that have nothing to do with Make a Fortune. You're playing I even told him, you're playing, hey, I think I know, hey, buddy, I know what he's talking about. The straw man argument. You're saying random things that come out of left field and makes no sense. And what does Rodney say? It's experience, brother.
It's not experience. It's ramblings of a fucking madman.
Yeah, that is
Wow.
no
Hey,
relevance.
dude, he plays a straw man argument. He plays a straw man argument dude, here we go. I go, how do we ruin it? Many people love our shows and the new ideas. Experience? I'm 31 and you're 37. You're not too far from me. And what does Rodney say? I have my own place and pay my own bills.
Guess what? So do I, bitch.
I have my own place.
And I said, what the fuck? What the fuck does that have anything to do with Make a Fortune? Straw man argument.
Shane also has 50 girls to manage as well, so that's something he
Yeah,
has up on Rodney too.
So, anyways,
And then here's
if you
and
guys,
then he's bitching about the Powerball round. He's been bitching about that.
yeah, he's bragging about all that, saying if you guys would make the Powerball wedge last for maybe say the first three rounds instead of the one round, someone would probably win the jackpot. Then Shano came in again, and he said, and I quote, again, those suggestions steer Mega to being Wheel of Fortune. Ergo, thank you. Why I said I disagree with that because of entertainment issues. Look, our country's stability, the Oscars, and age have literally nothing going on in this conversation. Secondly, I am actually making a difference around here. So before you say things if you say things like, this is why this country is messed up, quote unquote, because that's how it was worded, you may need to take a step back and think, friend. Then Tubby said, Rodney, it's called the Powerball round. It's rare to win in real life as well. Since you're a top out of life lately, you should know that. And by the way, I just should remind you all, specifically when this all took place, March 1st in the afternoon. Continuing on.
March 1st, yeah. And then Rodney goes, it is not a good idea. Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking
hell, dude.
dude.
Go back to fucking school.
Yeah,
I go, according to him, he took calculus in college.
Yeah, and he couldn't figure out my fucking math problem. Get out of here.
Fucking, I can speak better. Fucking, I can speak better grammar than this guy, and I passed my English test with an 80, with a 98.
Oh, thank you, Christine. She goes, I'm 46 years old. I'm sure I am the oldest person in the group, but I never judge anyone by their age or race. The friends I have on here, all my friends, doesn't matter how young. Amen.
Exactly.
So, and then I said, changes equals creativity. And what does Ronnie say? But you do not have to worry about hearing my thoughts anymore. I will shut up since you guys know every damn thing. There's the fourth or fifth time he's saying, "Oh, I'm done here," but he still carries on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shane's like, "Dude, it's inspired by the actual Powerball lottery. Because if you actually win it, you're going to be in the Tournament of Champions. Gets us over $200,000 fucking dollars."
Yeah, and remember, I also deal lotto tickets every single time I'm at work. So hey, I do know these things.
Okay, and then he's like, "Dude, if someone actually won the Powerball, everyone would be losing their minds in a good way." And then he's like, he goes, "No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be losing my mind, to be honest."
That's because he wants to argue.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and then I said, "Rodney, I never claim I did know every damn thing. I at least explain my reasons with explicit details. How can I respect anyone's opinion when they can't even state it? Also, the original jackpot round, little to no one won it." He goes, "Well, I have." I said, "Little to no one." Once again, he doesn't know how to fucking read. And then he says this: "I am not saying anything more. Obviously, you guys know more than me, so have at it." He's doing that shit again. He's playing victim.
This is the fifth time.
I can't stand when people play fucking victim. I really can't. Can't stand that shit.
I don't like it either, mate.
And I said, also, the jackpot round was fucking boring. It was nothing intricate, interesting, or presentable. My new Mega Powerball round is perfectly balanced with the right numbers and placement to where even if no one doesn't win the Powerball, you still win a good amount of cash.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of strategy involved. And then he says this, I know numbers. I was talking about, dude, I know numbers. Because why do you think I am the math guy on the show? And he says this, I know numbers too. I took calculus in college.
Just because you took it doesn't necessarily mean that you know,
Hey, I took
you know it.
I took calculus in college too, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Rodney, you make fucking Lucas look like Sir Isaac Newton.
Then Tommy said.
Oh shit.
Then
And
Tommy
I said,
how is it a bad idea?
you keep saying you're not going to say anymore, yet you continue to do so by bringing up personal issues that have nothing to do with the Mega Fortune topic. And he goes, I stopped that. I'm sticking to the facets of the game now. And I said this, then tell me, how is it a bad idea? I have every corner covered, Rodney. Why? Because it isn't like the actual show. And his response, exactly.
Exactly like that. So he finally gave his reasoning, and guess what? It was stupid.
Because it's not like the real show where typically that's the point of the fucking show.
So Shano said, since you're good at numbers, you can refer to my previous equation. Carbon copy equals no entertainment value. Then Toby said,
Thank you.
Oh my God, did you not read anything I said above? That's the point, Rodney. Same old shit equals no entertainment. Explain it to me how we get so many new people who want to play and be on the call all the time. And this here really took the biscuits.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Explain to me how the show is so successful. How many people want to be on the call all the time? Why our shows are always booked? And what was his response?
This took the buttermilk biscuits. It really
want
did.
biscuits now, Gary. Damn it, Gary.
This is what he said.
The biscuits.
I want biscuits.
I says, they explain to me how come our show is pretty much kicking ass and taking names. And Rodney, he says, I cannot explain that honestly.
Wow. So pretty much, let me say this right now for the vinyl record again. So after all the commotion that you said, bringing up the Oscars, personal life, college, and other shenanigans that had no relevance to Mega Fortune in the first place, you couldn't have just said that little statement instead
You had to go
of bringing
through
up
all.
this
They had to go the
bullshit.
entire spiel, bringing up personal shit that had nothing to do with anything, just for the sake. Anticlimactic.
I'm dead serious, dude. He said this Pacific time, March 1st, 11:58 a.m. my time. I cannot explain that honestly. And I said, I rest my case.
Yeah.
And Rodney goes, it does that mean I agree, Jerome? I do not have to agree with everything. And Shane's like, dude, it's your retort that we have an issue with. And this is what I said to him. That's what I said in word for word. You ready? You're gonna laugh. Then explain your reasoning. I'm a big, bald, muscle-headed, stupid son of a bitch who lives in the desert, and I was able to explain it in full detail.
But anyways,
anyways,
this is what Toby said next. I know Mr. Garrison. Why do you think I'm quote unquote true friends? And this is what Rodney said next.
Oh, true friends.
I have been true friends for 4 years with.
That's what he says. I have been true friend for 4 years with Gary.
Wow, that's hilarious.
I and A aren't even that close on the keyboard, dumb shit.
They aren't. They're
Come on now.
one's over here, one's over there.
Yeah, come on, dude.
No, it's apostrophe VE been true friends for 4 years. Period. Jesus. He says, Gary, okay, you just came into his life, and you know what I said? Here we go. This is when it gets even more interesting, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, time to get my fucking big palms. It's going to be smacking that ass while I'm fucking it. All right.
Gary, Jerome, you need to get the dildo inside the female dildo inside your ass and get that pucker up ready, man.
Dude, it's all right. It's already in my ass. Why do you think I have such a hard on?
You need to get deeper in then.
No, because I got to fuck Rodney. He says, you want to make this personal? Let's play ball. I saved Gary's life. I brought him in a new experience of life. I aided him in his mental and physical health. I brought joy, emotion, honor, fame, and greatness to him. I guess that isn't too bad for just quote unquote just entering his life. October 2014. That's when running? Come on. Who are you trying to bullshit here? Mr. Garrison was on a path of destruction. There was no fork in the road for him. It was leading towards a dead end that I showed up and showed up in his life, and it changed for the better. His family, his loved ones, best friends, and many others personally thanked me and loved me for my gratitude and personal interest for my impact on Gary's life. And Rodney says,
I don't mean to stop you there, but folks, let me tell you all my little take of this issue. Yeah, this guy did save my life. Why? Unlike Rodney, see, before I went down this path of destruction, yeah, I thanked the guy and for stuff he's helped me through when it came to, schooling or other issues that I had. Yeah, did he help on those times? Yes, and I personally thanked him, and I don't take him for gratitude at all. I'm being honest in saying that. Well, taking him for granted. And I thank him.
God damn you, Shane.
But for this case, he was no help at all. He did not bring no joy nor entertainment. All I kept hearing was bitching and complaining about certain things, which I will talk about later. But for this case, this guy on October 28th, 2014, I met this guy during a video where we were going over the best and worst matches.
It was Alexander the Great's personal Apizzle 90s personal favorite matches on his channel. Okay, and that's how I met Gary.
He said
that's how I met him.
He did one little thing, and after that, for the first time in my useless life at that point, then when I mean by useless, I'm saying useless because my life was literally dead at that time. I actually felt
you were fucking dying laughing.
I felt laughter and fun for the first time in how long ever since.
Even JVD, who I never met until there, he was like, dude, I love this guy. He's great, And these two guys were fucking laughing because how much I hate Michael Polgreaser. Okay?
So yeah, then after that, Matt Tubby, you guys, pretty much, if you see on the network, it's all there of what went down after that.
Yep. And and then this is what Rodney says. And I have tried too, Jerome. Again, I have been in his as father figure before you showed up.
Again, Ronnie, I am not taking your help for granted. I really don't, because I do humbly respect and appreciate it. Unlike you, who didn't give me my recognition while I was sucking your dick at that time. I gave you my respect, but like I said, I'll talk about that at the end. I'm sorry, but
look at he's like, I haven't met Romy personally, but I know he's an awesome person. You might be able to meet me. You don't live too far from me. He does. He lives like an hour north of me. To be honest with you,
that's crazy.
And this is what Ronnie says. You ready? He goes, I am not bullshitting anyone, Jerome. Ooh, you said the BS word. I am not weak either. You just came into his life, like I said, and this is what I fucking own him again.
I've known this retard for about three. I don't even know my own numbers. See, I'm not good at math.
October. Well, it's 2 years now. 2 years.
All right, 2 years. Thank you. See, I'm
2
admitting I'm not good at math. 2 years now. I've known fat fuck Lucas and Shano. I think a whole year.
Yeah, I believe so.
A whole entire year. I've known these two other assholes.
Yep, over a year because you got on my the pick.
Okay, now you ready? And this is what I said. Rodney, you knew him longer because I didn't know him beforehand. When I enter in his life, joy, when I enter his life, joy, optimism, and other things came.
No, not joy from
just
inside
came
out.
into his. Shut up. Just came into his life, Rodney. October 2014 to March 2016. Do the fucking math. And this is what he says. I have been around from March of 2012 to present. And he goes, Jerome Latimer, I said that, Jerome Latimer. Oh, no. And I was like, good for you. Is that the point I'm making? Fuck no. You literally just said I came into his life. Wrong. 17 months doesn't equal entering into someone's life. And then Roddy goes, okay, it isn't.
See, at this point, if he's wondering why I haven't been around for so long, for a few reasons. One, depression. Two, unlike then and now, I'm not big into game shows like I was anymore. I want to do other stuff. I'm not big into game shows like I am anymore. Why? If you're asking, if you're not big into game shows, why am I watching? Because it's coming from people who are not game show enthusiasts. No offense to those out there watching, but it's just a whole different our interpretation.
Oh no! Wait. Okay, folks, I have so much more to say. Okay, here we go. And then I go, I rest my case again. And then Rodney says, "You cannot say I have not tried to be his friend." And then Shane goes, "Look at me! I just entered into Gary's life a couple months ago." That's just joining in. And then Rodney says, "I have been there beforehand." Okay, you ready? And this is what I said. I never said you didn't try. Sure, you may have been there beforehand, but that's not the point I'm making. The idiot test game, unfair Mario, Cat Mario, multiple WWE and more previews, parodies, gameplays. The list goes on and on. It's not about how long you know someone. It's about what you do with that period of time and the impact you make.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, I have tried to make an impact in his life. Are you trying to say that I did not make no impact in his life? Because I have. And then he says, if you stay two friends.
Oh my God.
Two friends, like the number two?
No, T-O.
Oh, I thought you said T-W-O.
And he says, if you stay friends with Jerome, fine, because I am out. And folks, this is where, after I said this, you never heard from Rodney again from the network. He left on his own terms. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Also, the network awards. The two first awards I was in, I made an impact. I was the one who helped deliver one of the absolute greatest Mega Fortune episodes in history. On your show, Rodney, I helped deliver arguably the most incredible and memorable segment of your show's history. Also, unlike you, I don't need to use stickers or emojis to express what I have to say. I don't need to rely on emojis.
The only emoji he uses is his dick. That's it.
He uses the cucumber.
Yeah.
No, it's the eggplant. He uses the eggplant.
Yeah, and it's always to press. All right, you ready? Here we go, folks. Are you trying to say that I did not make an impact in his life? Because I have. I put that in parentheses because that's what he says. And you ready? Hey, Rodney, I was the one that saved his life. You did it! So go ahead and keep making up the number statistics, playing the straw man argument about knowing him for so long. The fucking fact of the matter is, I brought Gary's life to Cloud 9. I saved his life. You didn't. I rest my fucking case again. All I asked for you to do, all I asked for him to do is explain your reasonings about Mega Fortune. Yet you couldn't even do that. I can't explain that honestly. That's what he said. Then you have to bring personal life issues, race issues, and all a bunch of bullshit. And guess what, folks? Rodney opened that floodgate.
He did this upon himself.
He's got no one to blame but himself.
Oh, by the way, just want to up Shano's thing died.
Yeah, sorry. Firefox decided to take a
No!
massive.
Oh, there you are, Shane. Good thing.
Yeah,
you're
it
back.
decided to take a massive shit. So, anyways,
But by the way, folks, we're not even done yet.
I know.
There is more to say.
And folks, if you go to the network, if you're subscribed to the network on the network on Facebook, oh, by the way, it's doing 4 or 5 times better than Rodney's group. Oh, the RTF group, how's that doing, by the way? Hell, in my text chat, just a regular text chat, I have more views than you do. And that's not even a group, it's a text chat.
It's crazy.
Okay.
There's more.
This is sometime later. Okay, folks? Now, where do you want to go from here, Gary?
Let us go
Let's
go to the incident where it followed up from the DGSN up to us talking to him on Skype personally. And him saying, be a man and talk to us on Skype.
Hold on. Okay, folks, I have tons and tons and tons of shit on him.
Yeah. But anyways, while you're looking it up, I'm going to give little people what was going on. So basically, from what I know, since obviously I wasn't there, but from what I heard and know, there was a call going on.
It was something about Palace.
Yeah, with that group, Ronnie and some friends were playing a game. I don't know what it was, nor I give a shit. And apparently he had his microphone on and he was eating some food. And one of the guys was, decided, be a smart ass in a good way and joke around saying, "Hey, quit eating your pickle." And they were, from what I know, laughing about it.
That's all he said.
And
That's all
he got offended from it. And
offended was an understatement. He threw the biggest fucking bitch fit.
Yeah, so pretty much after that, pretty much he went on the group, said stuff in that group. Then after that, from what I remember correctly, he threw a big
No. This is what he said. Word for word. We don't need to hear you chewing on a pickle. That's all he said.
Oh my
That's all. We don't need to hear you chewing on a pickle. Hey, Rodney, I got a fucking pickle for you.
I don't see nothing. I don't think
I don't
nothing's
get
okay
it.
about that. I don't see what it is to get so upset about that.
Same.
I really
I don't get why.
So, anyways, from what I know, from what everybody told me, because another individual, not going to say names, told me that he left on his own 2 feet, and myself.
He even says right here. Even says right. Hold on, right here. You left on your own terms. You're also huge portion of drama that you have been causing. The complaining on something Palace, SF Palace. No, you did not stand up for yourself. In fact, you made yourself look foolish. Learn from your mistakes, and you may be added back as a moderator. I don't care if you're 40 or 50. Your childish attitude will no longer be tolerated.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, he left. He even says right here, you left on your own terms. And yet, he keeps saying shit like this. Saying this. I do not mind following rules within a group or on the job. But do not disrespect me as a human being. He loves saying that shit.
It's just not even about you being a fucking human being. It's about you being a civilized human being. Dumb shit.
Yeah, and then he says this. I do not take insulting jokes from anyone tonight. The person in Palace tonight hurt my feelings. All he said is we don't want to hear you. All he said was we don't want to hear you eating a pickle. That's all he said.
So stupid.
Wah.
Wah.
Oh, pressure log Palace? Okay. Oh, dude, it gets better. Oh, dude, it gets better. As far as Facebook groups and stuff, I do not deserve this treatment for anyone. I am not getting paid to be in these groups. I do.
You don't even get paid in general, you dumb shit.
No.
I do not deserve being called an asshole by anyone. No, because you're a fucking asshole. There, I said, what are you going to do now, bitch? I joined these groups because we all have a common bond. No, you are a fucking buzzkill and a dictator.
Yes, you are.
Wait,
Yes, Penguin scored.
we love, God damn it, Lucas. We love game, okay, we love game shows and we are gamers. Rodney, you are not a gamer. It doesn't take me 70 motherfucking lives to beat Super Mario Brothers.
No, and you also don't get carpal tunnel from playing Zuma.
Yeah, oh, my finger hurts. Oh, my finger, because I play too much Zuma.
I will talk about
dead
that.
serious.
I will talk about that. I will.
Roboto. By the way,
I will talk
he has.
In a little bit, because I know a lot more about that situation.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, see, yeah, it took him over. He went from like 120 some lives down to 60 some just to beat Super Mario Brothers, the Super Nintendo graphic engine base. You know, the Super Mario All Stars. I was like, on Gary's channel, I beat it on the fucking hard mode without dying once in real time, all in one video. While Gary and Austin and Shane were busting my balls in a good way. And before that, Alexander the Great and James the Emperor were busting my balls too, along with Gary. And I beat them both without dying once.
Folks, the video game videos there, she did a good job.
Yeah, she did. Oh, I'm offended. Fuck you, Gary.
Yes, oh no, look, folks, I offended the fat man. I offended a fat guy. Look, I offended a fat guy. So does that make me an asshole now? Does that mean I should go on Facebook? Does that mean I should go on Facebook and make rants about me now? Saying, oh, he called me a fat man. Well, clearly, besides knowing the fact that he is a fat man.
You know how, remember what I said? Remember how Rodney, how he can't take a joke? You remember that joke that he played on an individual to where Christine was trying to defend? And guess what? Yeah. Rodney, he's like, hey, look what this guy did on the show. And he made a fucking Facebook post about it.
That's fucked up.
By the way, okay.
Hi, dude, you're such a contradicting piece of shit.
Okay,
Double standards, much, man.
Shano told me here that we need to wrap this up soon because he's got to go to work. All understandable. So let's try and add a little more facts into it.
Okay, no. You remember the situation of the game. Sorry, it's one of the most popular. It's Roboto. It's one of the most popular games. Now, an individual made a comment on there.
He did, and myself and Tubby got on about why he said that. But when push comes to shove, we're gonna get to it real quick.
Yes.
He was
okay.
actually
Guess what?
stood up from Rodney to say it.
He was stood up by Rodney to say this, and this is what he said. You can pin the BS about the sorry video on him. If it wasn't for him, this would never happen. I guess Rodney says something to him, even though I asked. Okay, Rodney went on Skype with me not once but twice. No, multiple times. Because remember how he says, "Hey, Roboto." Remember how he says, "Hey, if you're a man enough to come on Skype with me, you can." And in his latest message video, he said this. I would have more respect for the group, the DGSN, if they would have told me, we don't want you in the group no more. But none of you are man enough to say that. You're all scared of me. You won't come on Skype with me because I will tell your ass out.
I just want to say this right now. If you
Harry and I were on there with you.
Myself and Tubby, you said being man enough and talk to you on Skype. Okay, we did it on multiple occasions. We told this guy about everything that we did to own this guy. He begged Tubby to stop reading the facts.
Folks, he told me to stop. He couldn't take it anymore. He begged me to stop and he apologized. I fucked him and made him my bitch.
Yes, you did.
Folks, it could have been over from there after we won it, but no, he had to continue months later, bring back old memories where clearly everyone else, myself, Tubby, everyone else in that group has moved on, but he didn't. So he thought, okay, I'm going to bring up old shit again. Just because of the fact you made a mistake, you brought something upon yourself, yet you don't want to put it to rest, but clearly you say people need to let things go. Nah, you're just it's contradiction, friend.
And
contradiction.
And you know what he keeps saying? He keeps saying that he got kicked out of the DGSN. He left on his own fucking terms. He's lying. And I love he says these quotes in his latest videos. I'm not kidding you. Okay, I know all of us, we do have rights as citizens of the United States of America, not to be abused by law enforcement. Once again,
what the fuck has that to do with anything?
There's no relevance.
And he brought in religion, and this is what he says. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. That means anything you say can kill someone. You can literally kill someone what you say. That's why I blocked you.
Oh my God.
By the way, folks, I didn't tell you, speaking of blocking, you want to know the real reason why he blocked Romy?
Because he's a baby.
No, just tell him. It's the stupidest reason ever. Let's just say jealousy came into it. No, it's the fact where he blocked you personally just because of something stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about. Say it in the group chat, Gary.
Where he blocked you for the fact where he blocked you and he told you personally that he doesn't like you hanging around with me or something like that.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go, folks. Okay, because remember I had a problem with him. He came on Skype with me again. Okay, I gotta find this. He said this fucking word for word, and I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Hold on, I'm looking for it right now. Come on, Jerome, where is it?
I'm gonna tell you, folks, another thing I'm gonna tell you now is this guy in particular. Before all this happened, before this video happened, by the way, this whole idea for this, what we're doing, this was my idea. This was all my idea. I'm the guy to blame.
And you warned him! You fucking warned him! Don't pull this shit!
Here's the thing, though, people. I'm going to tell you right now. Here is what I said, and I got it, Doc. I got it all right now. I said this a couple days ago on a weekend around 2 o'clock, around close to 3 o'clock on a Saturday. I would think twice on making a rant video because myself and Romy talked to you on multiple occasions to settle it, quote unquote. Think about it. Then after that, push came to shove. He started talking about it in a live chat. And
oh my god.
that's where, after I warned him, I was like, you know what?
Okay, folks. I got to say this. I know you're trying to rap. I got to say this stuff right now. Here we go. This is what he said to me word for word. You ready? I befriended Gary because you took over his life.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
He does not want to be bothered with me because of you. I took over his life. No, Gary asked me to be a part of the network. He asked me to be a part of Make a Fortune. He asked me to be a part of certain videos. And guess what, Rodney?
Because
I helped him deliver the most viewed video he's ever did. You didn't do shit.
Here's the thing, though. Just like I was doing with him, like I've been doing to you, Rod. Just like I've been with him, I've been doing a thing called being a buddy. Being a true friend. Being a pal. Like I was doing to you, yet you got jealous because I was sucking his dick more. But clearly his dick's more tastier. His dick's more tastier than a candy cane, for God's sake.
More tasty.
Oh man. Man, my shit tastes like fucking lifesavers. Hey, Rodney, it doesn't taste like a pickle. Okay, I have been supporting Gary before you're in the picture. I met him in 2012. I was there for him when people used to bully him. I was there for him when he needed help with his homework. Does this sound familiar, folks? It does, doesn't it? I was there for him when he had family issues. So you do not know a thing about me. I am a father, Drum. I have been my at job for 15 years.
My at job for 15 years. My at job. It's like at job.
I just want to say for the vinyl record, again, take a drink how many times I say that.
Romy, does your shit taste like
just like with this guy, and like I did with Lucas, Shane, Austin, and others who I brought into the network, I was being supportive and being, again, a friend. I was being a pal.
And then he says this. See, you cannot say anything about me. Well, this episode says otherwise, bitch. I have a high school degree and some college. I am godly man, Jerome. He even said this. He's like, God, he is my daddy. He's my daddy.
That's fucking kinky. But anyways.
Okay, and then, yeah, that's what he says. And now his fucking words of wisdom. You ready for this shit? Now, in his live chat, Lucas and I were losing our fucking mind. You ready for this, folks? Here we go.
Oh my god, this almost made me want to punch my computer
screen. We were losing. This is what he says.
Right here.
I think that the problem with most of the group, the DGSN, is most of us have that Asperger's syndrome issue that's been going on right now.
Fucking right now, unfucking believable. This
dude, right now it's been going on for years, and you had the problem with it is because of Asperger's. He's blaming it on the disability.
See, I can't. Okay, I know this is gonna sound a bit like kind of off on me because, for one, I don't have a mental disability such as that. To say I call it like that sounds derogatory, but still, regardless, I don't have a condition such as this. All right, I have depression. That's a whole nother.
I actually do have something.
Yeah,
I have high maintenance autism, and I don't blame it on that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't use my depression as a fucking crutch for fucking shit. Like, if I screw up in something, I'm gonna admit it like a fucking man and say, "Look, I made a mistake." All right, and guess what? I managed to rectify such mistakes.
Same here.
Okay, hold on a second, Pepsi-Man. Listen up, dude. He says, I don't have autism, never had and never will. Because it's autoimmune in your system. If you don't understand it, you probably never will.
Yeah.
Okay? And here's the other thing he says. You ready? One thing about Asperger's syndrome is that it's hard for people. God, his fucking grammar's garbage. One thing about Asperger's syndrome is that for people to forgive.
That's not no.
Wow! You are a piece of shit, Rodney.
No, Asperger's makes you socially awkward. All right, come on now. Let's just be fucking real here. You know what makes it hard for people to forgive? If you act like a fucking twit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he says this. People cannot accept me for who I am. Well, we told you who the person he is. They all act like they don't make any mistakes. Me, when it comes to many people, including Lucas, I man up to Lucas.
Yes, you did. And when I made mistakes, I manned up too.
Yeah.
I made mistakes too. Yes, I admit to the fact that I actually went on your doorstep, pulled my pants down, and I took a massive shit on your doorstep, and I didn't clean it up. Yeah, I admit I did that.
And then, he says this: members of the DGSN, if you want to man up, come on Skype, come on a Skype call with me. Been there, done that, bitch.
Myself and Toby did it multiple times.
Yep. And if you don't want to sit there and be there for you and you do not want to sit there and be there for you as friends, that's one thing I don't like about the group now. Fucking really, Rodney?
Clearly, clearly that group now is finally having fun and enjoying each other's company.
Dude, when he was running into the ground, it was down to like 30-some members. Ever since he left on his own terms, it's back up to 50-some members.
And most of the people that were like having fun with them were dick riders, pretty much.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Oh yeah, for all you fucking Rodney dick riders, please come after me. Come after me. I fucking dare you to. Oh my god, because unlike you motherfuckers, you ain't got shit on me.
Same. Fucking please.
I fucking dare you to.
The only thing that people have that on Jerome is a she-male addiction. That's it.
I don't give a shit who it is. Fucking come after me. I fucking dare you. Give me the reason to fuck your ass too. And this is what he said. Okay. Those that are required to join his bullshit is not to be a sore loser. Ha! Contradicting much?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Okay, you all turn off your TVs and don't have any drama issues.
Yeah, he's the one who always keeps bringing.
Wow!
Oh, by the way, there was another incident that happened. By the way, I'm gonna bring up two more things before, because like I said, I know Shane's gotta go to bed and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have about like 5 hours of sleep when it comes to work now, but that's okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna bring up two things. One, if you want to talk about selfish behavior and complain and get upset, we were trying to do an episode of Mega Fortune, and he was one of the players along with two others I'm not going to name. And one of the contestants was having problems with Skype when it came to the person's turn. And he was getting a little
upset because his Skype was about to crash.
So guess what? Rodney got upset and threw the biggest tantrum during the whole game, and it ruined it for all of us. He had a big bitch fit and ruined the game for all of us. So we had to do the next game. Same shit happened. Oh, by the way, you want to know how bad this guy is? Matthew, thank you for giving me permission to tell you. The poor guy, man. I feel so bad for him of the recent things that he said to Matthew.
Oh, my God.
Bad for him.
Same, dude.
You know, he doesn't deserve Matthew, who was telling the truth, trying to be actually a good friend and continue to let Rodney get the picture of what was going on of his wrongdoing. Rodney was being an asshole towards him. And here's the thing, though. I'm going to try and keep it brief. Matthew said to him, I do not hate you. And Rodney said, yes, you do. Well, clearly, no hate was involved at all. Matthew was just being a pal that he is, trying to help out, make him understand his wrongdoing. Clearly, that didn't fucking work. No offense to Matthew. No offense to him.
Hey, by the way, Rodney, he posted this. He says, teen faces criminal charges over 65-cent carton of milk. And this is what he said in his. This situation is almost similar to a certain gaming group that kicked me out over something small. They never kicked you out!
Oh,
you left on your own fucking terms!
He is such a contradicting motherfucking piece of shit.
Dude,
he is.
He's trying to spin the truth. He's a liar. He's completely
an
absolute
liar.
fucking liar. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
See,
I love it. He says, I am not a coward. I'm standing to you right now. Bullshit. When you were talking to me, you're begging me to stop, bitch.
So yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
And then, he also loves to say this. You have no control over my life. Who said about anything controlling your life?
Yeah, exactly, dude. It has nothing to do with anything. Again.
Now, I just want to say this right now.
Okay.
And I got positives and negatives to say about the guy. And I'm going to be honest because it is the honest truth. The positives are, I thank the guy for, bringing me onto his channel, introducing me, and bringing me onto YouTube as well. I thank him personally for that. I thank him for, helping me out with certain little things on Mega Fortune. I thank him for stuff that he's helped me through of personal issues. And I do not take it for granted. And I humbly respect everything he has done. But what gets me is that, where's my thank you? Where's my thank you I got? Where's my thank you? Clearly, while I was being a friend that I am, every time I try to talk to you about certain things recent, to me, it just looked like you didn't give a shit. And every time when you talked about yourself, when it came to either issues that you had either at work or around town, or people who were giving you shit, YouTube trolls, or people who were bothering you and you had no one else to talk to, had to yell, vent, physically or mentally. Who was there for you out of anybody to listen and be there for you? Me. I was there for you the most when you needed it. But where's my thank you of being a good friend? I don't remember the last time I got a thank you for everything you've done. I don't remember the last time I got a thank you at all for when I had to sit here and listen to you while you complained about your finger by playing Zuma, while you complained to my face as well about it. It is a laughable situation. See, you want to know what a real situation? You want to know what a real injury is? A real life injury was when I was putting wings on a brat at work, and I literally, when I accidentally jerked myself, felt the sun pop, I dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah,
you did.
That's an injury, and I literally had to take a good 2 weeks off of work to get back up. And look at me now. I can masturbate with my good arm again. So anyways,
I have a real injury too. I know what a real injury too is. Like, you see my foot? I actually twisted my foot like a 90 degree, like literally, like, hold on, you can see my foot. I twisted it so it'd be facing you guys. That's how I almost completely broke my ankle.
Yeah, I twisted it and then I shoved it up my butt.
Damn it, Romy, you motherfucker.
No insults! Oh, he's insulted! He's gonna leave the pig and we kicked him out!
You can't kick out the host, you motherfucker.
I know, yeah.
You can only mute you, but you
see,
can't.
unlike you, Rodney, I thank you for everything you've done for me. I thank you. But most of the time, all I had to hear was your narcissism about yourself that you've been going on. And I was the one who had to take it up the ass, listening and being the gullible friend that I am, gullible person I am, listening to it. See, when I'm a friend, I'm a legitimate person who actually listens and always there. That is, okay, I don't mean to get irrelevant, but that is just something that folks these days, sometimes I'm at work, don't understand at all, that I'm that fucking person. This guy, from what I can see, what I can say right now, from what I remember saying, I don't remember the last time I got my thank you, because I don't remember the last time I got a thank you for being a good pal whatsoever. So I wasted my time listening and complaining. Well, clearly, all I would have liked was a thank you for being a true friend, yet you went on there complaining about the facts, saying that, oh, I don't have true friends. I don't have no one there to support me at all. Well, clearly, all that is fucking bullshit. Well, clearly, I was the one who was there for you the most. I was fucking there for you. I was there when you hurt your finger. The fucking trolls. I went up to the fucking comment section and stood up to you against the motherfuckers who treated you like shit. I was there for you. Who else? Me. But I don't get a big thank you at all. All I get, for me, physically in my own mind, is a fuck you. Where's my thank you? I didn't get it.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, Gary, don't bring up your issues on the call, you know.
Yeah, don't bring your issues up on the call. Okay, I'm sorry for the fact, Rodney, that my life then and still now is a piece of shit. I am sorry that my feelings, my concerns have no relevance to you whatsoever. Clearly, the point of being a friend is that it doesn't matter if it's before a game or after. You're supposed to be a friend and listen to what your buddies are feeling, either it's anger or sorrow. That's what a pal does. They stick up for each other and they listen. That's what you didn't. That's what I didn't get. Yes, you've done it a few times, but I did it the most for you. I did it the most.
But you know, and here's
so for these guys, at least these guys here, all these guys on this call, all the people in the fucking chat right now, nothing against you for saying that. You guys have been better friends to me than it is with this guy and actually understand that I'm a good person. I'm like this fucker who doesn't take me who takes me for granted.
Oh, and another thing that Rodney did, he was trying to reach out to Gary. What he's trying to do to reach out to Gary, he tried to personally reach out to Gary's mom in order to get through Gary.
Fucking
Pathetic.
I'm dead serious.
Pathetic.
I'm sorry to get so fucking pissed like this. I am not a person who likes to get pissed on live streams and, fucking go on and lose my cool. I don't lose my cool anymore. I usually keep my cool in now and keep my patience now.
Same.
But for this case, for an asshole who used my friendship for whatever reasons, who I helped him build a group who brought entertainment and love to his channel, all thanks to me. Everything that I've done for the Skype Game Show Network that I helped him create, if it wasn't for me, it would have never existed.
Well, Mayor, when you left, it was going down the fucking ground.
Because this guy did it to himself of pushing away his buddy that he started, all because of some votes that were done fairly.
Mm-hmm.
All because of some votes that were done fairly.
Yeah, you don't hear me bitching and complaining that I didn't win Pain and Gain favorite.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this guy.
Me. Oh, by the way, yeah, for the record, for the vinyl record, yeah, you like that? For the vinyl record, I'm not going to be in the Comedian Network. Why? Because of someone. I'm not a John Cena. I don't see the spotlight. It's time for someone else to shine. Oh, speaking of that, I remember Rodney in his RTF group. He was trying to think of a different name, and one of the people said this. How about this for a name? The Rodney 1279 Network.
I don't fucking think so, buddy. I don't fucking think so. You don't go on and try and think of other names of a gimmick of a name that I fucking made originally.
Yep. And
NG2C Network is my name.
And guess what? I confronted the individual who brought up the idea. He couldn't fucking come back with any legitimate replies if it saved his fucking life.
Like I said, I'm so sorry to lose my temper. I don't ever do it.
No, fuck this guy, dude.
But when I lose my temper, it's not pretty whatsoever, like you all are seeing right now. It is not pretty. Why? The reason why stuff like this pissed me off, because I've been there throughout my whole fucking useless time in high school. Not to bring that up, but why am I making that relevant to this situation now? Because people didn't respect my friendship and looked at me as a fucking fool.
And you know how Rodney...
That's what this guy did. I believe personally looked at me as a fool.
And here's the thing. You know how, like, he says he can't take any jokes? Well, look at Gary. You know, look how many fucking times he's fucking over with me on the fucking me over with the Sorry gameplay or the Game of Life or Shoots and Ladders or the Romy shenanigan videos. The one when he did that joke on me about Kung Fu Panda 3. That's like one of his most watched videos in that.
Yeah, that was another
in that genre.
Yeah, see?
And that was Gary's idea.
Yeah,
no,
and get somebody memes Gary makes of me.
I'm going to tell you right now, I might be wrong of me saying, oh, he looked at me as a fool. I might be wrong, okay. I probably said an accident. Uh-oh, I made a boo-boo. I'm admitting it. I made an accident there. I might be wrong. But I just don't like the fact of not getting a simple thank you or I appreciate for you giving me a compliment or being a pal or helping me out. That's one thing that I don't appreciate is getting that, because I like getting some sort of recognition from someone that I helped out for being there. These guys gave me recognition naturally because I've been there for all these guys. All these guys who had a problem, when they've had an issue, I was there, they listened, and they gave me recognition naturally because I was being a true pal. This guy who complains about saying, oh, I don't have true friends. Yeah, you were talking to one. You were fucking talking to one.
Yeah, and look what happened, man. You fucking lost it. See, now your statement is actually true now, you fucking twit.
You lost a true friend for all the bullshit. If you could have just simply not got upset over the fact of not winning the awards fairly, and I get so upset of my original idea that I came up with, I'm admitting it. I'm stupid. I'm literally stupid. I mean, saying that, oh, you're not stupid, yeah, that's one thing, but literally, I am stupid. I am not that intelligent. But when I come with ideas, they're usually never ending up all that right. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I've given Rodney so many good fucking ideas for categories to take that dough. I never got once appreciated for one. He took the other people gave him ideas, nothing against them, but other people gave him ideas for categories. He took his ideas, but when I had good ideas, he fucking turned them down.
Gee, I wonder why.
Because he's self-absorbed.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
and you know what? And he talks about friends, and okay, listen to this shit. This is what he says to an individual. He goes, the folks at the DGSN need to learn rather than playing games all day. They need to learn the humans have emotions too. They obviously do not
How do you
believe.
think humans have emotions? Humans
God.
have emotions.
Obviously,
How do
they
you think
also
I
do not
feel?
believe in that or don't care. Oh, really? I wouldn't help out Shane by getting a hold of Joe Dini the Magnificent.
Yeah.
Rodney, how do you think I feel right now? How do you think I feel right now that I was kind enough being, oh, by the way, just for the vinyl record, this is going to be funny the way I say it. I don't regret a single thing fighting in your game of Wheel of Fortune. I don't regret
the
it.
funniest thing ever.
To the point where
That was
I nearly
funny.
shit myself. I don't regret it.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, like dude, it was so funny. I heard that other people like had to mute their mics. That shit is funny as fuck. But yeah, dead serious. He's like, oh yeah, people in the DGSN, they don't know what true friends is all about. They don't know what real emotions are, and they don't know about people go through situations in life. I'm just like, wow.
Pretty fucked up, dude.
You guys,
Yeah, I'm
take it
done.
up.
I'm done.
I'm fucking done too. I have
Yeah,
nothing.
I think it's
Same.
time to end the episode.
Same. That's
because
it. So now,
Folks,
Thank you
I
for all
promise
for
you-
joining us tonight.
I promise you this was something you'll remember for. And once again, Ronnie Dick Riders, I'm waiting. I'll be patiently waiting.
yeah, man.
Because I got because that just tells me I got more asses to fuck.
Seriously. And the thing is, too, really, is that even if you try to defend this man baby, you will not have a leg to stand on. I'm just
Man,
saying.
baby.
Nope, because we have all the evidence. Or as what some people say, we have proof.
Yeah, proof. Oh, but anyway, guys, thank you all for joining us. I'm gonna end the episode, so please,
Yeah.
everybody, say your goodbyes real quick, and then we'll just end the episode
All right.
because it is very late.
I was looking forward to this. And now we finally got all that off our chest. Make sure that, if anyone asks about Rodney, you send him to here. Get all the information.
Yeah, just go to here because I'm done. Remember, it's like with Peter Vo and Ian Smith and all that shit. Just send them there.
By
Because
the
I'm done.
Share the link.
By the way, I just want to say, as one of the guys of the network, I just want to make this a quick request to everyone. I said this in the film forum. I'm going to say it out here in public. This is my strong request. Please, no posts and no more bringing up about this incident after this video has been uploaded, because we are trying to move on from this situation going on for months.
Yeah, basically
more talk about.
Basically, don't be a Rodney.
Yeah.
Don't be a Rodney.
Don't bring shit up, because honestly, after this live thing is done and over with, it stays in pain again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you all don't want to come. You all don't want to come after me because you're all scared, motherfucker. And then he says this. I want to move on to another topic in the same video. Like right after he said that, I'm like, really?
Folks, I'm gonna say right now, if you do have any questions about the issue itself, ask us personally.
Yeah, don't post about it. Just ask personally.
Yeah, ask personally if you got any questions. But yes, don't please. Another thing, don't bother getting in contact with this guy because, like I said, we're trying to move on. That's another request that we.
Yep. Remember, that's the reason why we did this. Because unlike Ronnie, who brings up shit that happened many, many months ago. Episode.
Yep. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This. Right now, I got Asian chicks I need to watch who's got big ass titties and boobies that I need to calm myself down to.
And if you excuse me, speaking of Asian, hot Asian, I'm gonna go beat off to some hot Ava Divine hardcore porn.
Oh wow! And I'm going to bed. Wow, that's you
Good
guys
job,
made me look
Shane.
so unexciting. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Shane still has the exciting life of preparing for tomorrow. He's got to get ready for the weekend. He's got to get ready for those clubs. He's got to get ready for the clubs. That's right.
Oh shit, it's my jam. Okay, so anyways,
Oh my god.
So now that we're done here, I cannot wait to go ahead and give you, well, I say but we will give you the belated Halloween episode because I've got a story to tell. That's a campfire tale. And again, the person who told the story says that he swears by it, that it was absolutely fucking real. So, and I've already told.
Well, speaking of campfires, if we needed to get a campfire, we can get that fucking talking Carlson Swiss Army man to fart in the fire and he'll set it ablaze.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, man.
So, with that being said, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed, and I will see you all next week. See you all next week.
See you later, Shane. Have a great night.
I'll try.
And for the rest of everybody, please have a great night. See you later. Stay awesome. And yeah, just stay awesome.